Who needs D&D when you get video games?
Hello, everyone.
A take you're not allowed to have. A take you're not allowed to have.
No, we veto that one.
A banned
Everyone in the
take.
world, veto it. Hello, welcome everyone, welcome to Game Masters Games. We are back and we are ready. We do apologize, we had to skip last week for Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving. Sorry, we were just talking about
For Thanksgiving, baby.
Yes.
Surprise, these are all back recorded several months out.
The deep cut of it turning out that these were recorded a full year in advance. It would mean, number one, that we predicted the election with perfect clarity. So bare
crazy.
minimum, it would mean we knew exactly what was coming down the
Also,
pike.
we got an early released edition of the game we're going to be playing today. Michael, go ahead and make the announcement.
Yes, we are playing Oblivion, the remake, not original. Although it'd be kind of fun to go to the original and compare.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you? So this is, we were talking about this a little bit. I am the only one here who has Oblivion experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have played the original Oblivion for, I think, a total across the many ages of my life, 2,000 hours, and recently replayed it, like original vanilla Oblivion. And then they turned around and whipped down the remaster, and there I was bought in pretty much right away. Spencer, what are you looking at so ferociously?
I'm looking at our screen, like our stream, and on my screen share of the game, it looks very bright and vibrant. I can see the cell behind them in the wall. I'm looking at the stream, what they're seeing, and it's pitch
horrifying.
Black. It's so pitch black, it's insane.
I'm gonna click a couple of buttons and let's see if any of it does anything to help with that. Okay.
Just turn the settings on our end all the way up to super sunshine bright. Boom. Blind us.
Let me see if any of
He's blinding me.
What did these do? I've got to be honest. This is where I reveal that I don't know what any of these buttons do.
You're the master of the game.
Yeah.
Near as I can tell, most streamers don't know. And what they do is instead say, assistant,
all right, I'm going to
do this.
I'm going to jump out to the main menu really quick then.
Yeah,
so what we're going to do is,
on.
you may have noticed the title of our stream, Spencer Michael Says. That's because I have decided to not spoil this for my poor friends. And instead, I'm just going to like full send the brightness, like max. See what happens.
It was bad. We'll figure it out.
All right, I'm going to go 8 out of 10. And that should do it. I also should certainly turn the volume down.
Probably.
Let's get that down to like 5.
As Ethan was kind of saying, Ethan, you have a lot of experience in this game. Spencer and I, we have a lot of experience with Skyrim.
Yes.
True.
And Skyrim exclusively.
Yes.
I was born.
I am curious, Ethan, what do you think of the remaster compared to the original?
I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
They made.
But for all these years,
I'm gonna
I've
have to
never
skip
been the root.
this.
That's fine.
It's
Yeah, skip his
gorgeous.
ass.
They made a couple of
Fuck
changes.
you, Patrick Stewart.
That worked. They made a couple of changes that it looks awful on my info. They made a couple of
it does.
changes
It's
that
so
look
washed out.
that are really incredibly important. So the leveling, they pretty much just fixed, which I hugely appreciate. The leveling was infamously difficult before. I'm not going to get into how it was. You had to like select skills you weren't going to use for your major skills so that you could grind out levels perfectly and then go like jump underneath a bridge until you could level up. It was kind of miserable. So they fixed that, and they cleaned up combat and a couple of other things, and that really kind of sharpened it up in a way that I think is pretty killer. Playing with the high level of graphics, this is going to sound really cringy, but I have to be honest, has like whisked me away in a way that I never anticipated. I play it and I get like a full weird level of nostalgia. Like it's this is something you hear people say a lot. It's how I remember it looking, even though it always looked like shit. And so it's really been a kind of a powerful experience. I got a little like in awe of it the other day. It does still look cursed as hell, and a lot of the NPCs still look insanely bad. I do want to be super clear. I have to. Some of them look so bad that the only conclusion I can come to is that they would fix them too much, go into a meeting, and somebody would say, you gotta make it worse. What? It's too good. You gotta make it worse than that. So, first
I
things
watched Ethan.
first. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say, I watched Ethan play a little bit, and I'm going to reveal something that was happening in my head during it when we encounter it. So I'll bring this point up later. Remember that I said this. Ground rules, I'm not playing a Nord, and I'm not playing an Imperial. We're not playing some normal-ass looking dudes. I'm putting that out there right now.
So let's walk through the options. I am
on Orc.
I'm at the whims of you two, so totally up to you. Now, I am going to say, this is Oblivion. This isn't your, this isn't your woke 2025. So for the record, the race we choose has huge implications on our attributes and stats. Has major implications on our intelligence, our strength, our dexterity, the whole Dawn. So let's walk through our options here. We have the Imperial, which has already been banned, so I don't know why I'm bringing it up. We have the Wood Elf, this absolute,
hilarious,
this terrifying looking little fella. We have the Red Guard. We have High Elves. Dark Elves. For you Morrowind fans out there. Orcs, which look crazy.
Damn! What the hell?
What are you talking about? Nord, which has been banned. Breton, which is just a guy.
Breton's also banned. That's the most normal. That's an accountant.
I like how Imperial has like kind of a Beethoven thing and looks a little fantastical. Like the eyes are a little big. It's like big cheekbones. And then the Breton this is a man named Clyde.
Dude,
this is an accountant.
I will say, it would be funny if we just threw an accountant into the world.
Didn't we do that with...
We stat out an accountant.
Full normal guy.
Yeah.
I think that is a funny idea.
Michael, you missed it. We did that with the other fantasy game that came out like a month ago. You remember what I'm talking about, Ethan?
Avowed, yeah.
Avowed.
We made like a tax collector.
I think literally he's a tax collector. Yeah.
Nice.
So Argonian, which is sort of a fun kind of dinosaur vibe, and then of course the Khajiit, if you want to be a Catman.
Khajiit is huge.
If we're looking for the silly-ometer to be fairly high, we've got our elves. We've got our orc, an orsimer, technically a kind of elf in the lore, in Argonian and a Khajiit. If you wanna make me play like a stealth archer thief, Khajiit are gonna be very good for that. Argonians are kind of similar, but they can breathe underwater. Orcs are good at kicking ass in general. Dark elves are good at magic and swords. High elves are good at magic and magic. Wood elves are good with bows.
So my vote is for a magic orc.
See, my vote was going to be for a pugilist orc. I wanted him to use fists only.
There is a hand-to-hand
That's how I
skill.
sort of go. That's how I play these games, is fists only.
So we're stuck. So it's an orc no matter what.
Hear me. Yeah, it's orc. Hear me out.
One hand is pugilist, one hand is magic.
One hand is pugilist, and the other one, I think, is going to be only buffs and heals. I think that would be really good.
So a restoration orc.
Yeah, or a restoration orc with big punch.
And so, okay. And I did say I would let you guys pick. All right?
Yeah,
no, for sure. Okay.
Is there a problem?
Cool. No. I'm going to go Orsinium orc so that my magic starts a little higher.
At least there's something.
Yeah,
I'm going to let you guys in on something. We had pondered how we're going to do this, and we ended up with going with the Simon Says bit. Before, what we were considering was Ethan being fully blindfolded and us having to guide him around. And we're not doing that, so you're welcome.
I think some other time. Stay tuned.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned. All right. Now we need to choose. Are we a dude orc or are we a lady orc? Gender this orc.
Male is my vote.
All right. And are we a spring chicken? This is the youngest orc.
He looks so old.
Are you ready
already.
to see how?
Just absolutely.
And then we can go. But we can get downright pruned.
Ooh.
Make him old as shit.
All right, we going fully ancient. All right, great.
We got, we got that old man strength.
I think our orc is on the road seeking an honorable death.
Good.
And that's why he's so good at punching and magic.
Now, skin tone, we can go all the way up to kind of an Incredible Hulk thing. So you guys just tell me what you're feeling. How green?
I kind of like when he's all the way green, he looks sort of goblin-esque.
Yeah, I
Great.
do.
Now,
I do.
I'm going to hold on. There's something about this game that I'm not sure you know.
Nope, we probably don't.
All right, now we're in the sliders. So we're going to go. So here's what we're going to do. I think that we're up. No matter what, you guys are going to end up making me go with very high or very low anyways, right? Unless you're trying to make the most handsome possible orc. So if we're going to go high-low, just give me your knee-jerk high-low, and we're going to just shoot down the list as fast as we can.
Go for it.
All right.
Low.
Low. Next one.
Low.
Low.
Getting angrier. Next one.
High.
Low. High? Go ahead, high.
All right, high. So, a little surprised. All right, cheeks. High or low?
High.
High. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Wow, that slider put some work in. All right.
He's
Next
blowing
one.
his cheeks out.
Next one. Gaunt round.
High.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cheekbones, low, high.
High.
Low.
Choose.
High.
All right. Shallow pronounced.
Shallow.
All right. Shallow.
Okay, pronounced.
Thin, wide. Oh, right. You changed your mind. Oh, right. Here, I'll do this. Thin, wide.
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 Wide. Great. Chin. All right. Oh, wait. I have to get the side view. Wow. Backwards. Forwards.
Backwards.
Backwards. Recessed. Pronounced.
Recessed.
Okay. Jutting. Retracted.
Retracting.
This man
Oh,
has
jutting.
This man has no bottom jaw. Retracted or jutting? Choose.
I think retracted.
Let's go retracted.
All right. Shallow or deep? I don't know what. Whoa! Wow, we can go
Shallow.
even further.
Wait, go all the way to deep really quick.
He's mewing.
Kind of tightens up. Yeah, he mews a little bit there.
Give a little Adam's apple.
What are we thinking?
Shallow.
Shallow. All right. Now. Whoa, okay.
I think he's kind of. I don't know if I need to mess with anything else. That's the real problem. I like him.
What's the chin volume on this? Small, low, small, large.
Small.
Spencer, so this is good. You're like, we might be done.
He's done. In my book, he's done.
Short, tall. We've made his chin so minuscule
Or
that these
you can't have a
changes.
glass jaw if you don't have a jaw.
Oh, now this
Yeah.
also moves his teeth.
Oh. I think wide.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're going with kind of a very wide inverted.
Yeah.
This orc is sick, and I don't
He
mean
took a few
awesome.
too many uppercuts. Is the problem?
You said he was seeking death, and this is the look of a man
Ooh, down.
down. Okay,
Yeah. Dang, we're making a real goblin.
real tiny to
Real tiny makes him look older, which I like.
Yeah.
we're going just incredibly small. Those
Small.
eyes are the size of grapes. All right, now
I can't even tell. I have no idea what's happening.
they're pivoting. They're
out.
pivoting.
Okay, out.
Out. Great. Now, what's the distance on these bad
Together.
boys?
Together.
Together, great. All right. Face. Brown nose chin ratio. Oh, we're just. Ooh. I could never have
Yeah.
predicted how high that slider would go.
It's gonna be 100.
All right. Now forehead. Just raw. Just how much forehead per forehead? What are we
All the
doing?
way out. Make that shit protrude.
Protrude. Great. All right. Light, heavy. Oh, that was so scary from the side. All right, from the front. Skinny. Big.
My God.
Can I see from the side
Can
again really quick?
I have to give you one. Slimer. We've made Slimer.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah.
What are we
This
thinking?
one I might be alright with. I'm either middle or heavy.
Go heavy again. Honestly, go heavy, and it makes me think of Halloween Town.
All right. Gaunt round.
Round.
Not much difference.
Round.
All right, and now thin wide. This one, let's see. Are we going to be able to really tell? All right.
You
Wide.
got the hooks in him,
He
pulling them
is
apart.
just
Go
powerfully
look at him from
built.
the back. Look up from the back.
Oh, yeah. This man can't hear anything going on in front of him. All right, forehead.
Small.
Yeah.
Small? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the height on this bad boy? 1 second, let me give you
I
from the
think we
side.
know.
Low to boom.
The super flat head is hilarious.
All right, and then like how far forward?
Forward.
This
all the way
if this
forward.
thing he punches because this is somebody who punches because if they know their headbutt is too lethal. They headbutted
punches
one
because
guy once and they die.
He hates the world and he wants to take it out on everybody.
All right, now we're in Jawtown, and he's got
the
such
jaw
a
he doesn't
defined
have.
jaw. So let's see. With this,
it's all going to
we
be
can go
retracting.
even
It's going to be
further.
thin.
we can go even
gonna be
further back.
concave.
Look at this.
Yeah, we're doing all the way in. I just
Yeah.
need that to be so clear.
All right. Now wait a minute, because
Oh.
what about this?
Yes.
A
He has a
secret
second mouth.
chin.
Let's check this from the front.
The secret chin is insane.
So we think so big then?
Go back. Yeah, give him the secret chin.
Which one's the secret chin?
The guy
All the
both.
way out.
Is that
All the way
secret
out.
chin?
That's
Okay,
the secret
great.
chin.
Now let's check out that thin wide really quick. Let's see what that does from the front. Oh, not
Ooh.
much.
It kind of makes him look a little more cut, though.
What are you thinking? That you want thin? You want him
I make it big, make it wide.
wide? Great.
I don't want him. I want it to be
All right,
circular.
and
I
now-
want it to be round.
Jawline.
Again, gotta go wide.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Now it's mouth time. Wow, that's a lot of options. Wow. All right, we're gonna go rapid fire here.
What that mouth do?
I'm gonna give you first one. Draw. Oh, you can't tell. Nothing visible is happening.
Nothing's. Oh, I see it at the top.
I think drawn.
Drawn. All right. Is he sad or is he pretty happy?
Happy.
Yeah, that man's very happy.
He's sneering at you. He's gonna
He's
bite.
delighted.
All right. Now, how low or high is this mouth?
Hi.
That's a lot of gum.
He's pissed.
The amount of gum.
He's happy, but he's
Oh,
pissed
wow.
about being happy.
A subtle motion.
Protruding all the way to the right.
Protruding. Right. All right. Till. Oh! We almost can't see teeth.
gums.
We almost can't
What's
see
great
teeth.
about this? You can't see his orc tusks.
Can I see
Which I
from
think
the
is fun.
side?
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we're rocking with here.
Oh! He's like a pelican.
A place to keep an extra snack.
No, yeah.
Oh, and
Can
I
you
don't
see
know
the
what you mean,
tilt
Spencer. We
down
can
from
see the tusks.
side?
They're right here, protruding through
Oh,
his
of
lip.
course. Like that.
Nice.
All right, now let's
Can
do.
we see tilt from the side though, up and down?
Oh, you want to see what it does? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Up,
Interesting.
down.
I think up's still good.
Okay, good. Now, underbite, overbite is sort of a
I think underbite.
underbite. He can keep a little pond of water in there.
Whoa.
All right, let's see that from the front. Let's get that up close. We have departed. We can actually see.
He's pot of greed. It's pot of greed.
It is pot of greed. I do want to say now, we can now see past his. We've reached the end of the mouth texture and are now looking into the void. So, do we want to go back to something closer to a functional mouth, or do we like being kind of void maxing in that way?
I like
Let me look up a
seeing the
picture of pot of
teeth.
greed.
Okay, so Spencer's fully committing to pot of greed, sort of as a.
Go ahead. You know the crazy thing? I don't need to change anything. Go down on the slider so we can see his teeth better.
There we go.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit of
pot of
teeth.
greed.
Let me see if I can. Can I? Okay, here we go. I can give you. That's more teeth.
Yes. I want him to look like he's smiling a little bit.
I mean, he is smiling.
Oh yeah.
He's
All
for
right.
sure
Now
smiling.
we're in lip territory.
Ooh.
Are we trying to maximize teeth?
I don't think we're trying to maximize teeth. Just
Nah,
I just wanted a
no.
little bit of teeth.
All right,
in
option
there.
one.
That's good. That's good right
All right,
there.
option one. Great. Oh. Woof. A big
All the way
size
out.
difference.
All the way out.
Big.
All the way out. Great. And
Yeah.
now, is he giving a little?
Can we
kiss?
see that from the side?
Yeah, let's see that from the side. You're right. You're so right. Oh,
Yes.
Big.
okay. This is
Yeah.
we've
Fucker.
made a real If the
He's
first
almost finished,
NPC
too.
that
That's
sees us,
crazy.
if what they don't do is immediately go, oh, then the game's not realistic. It's not
Every
remastered
NPC.
enough. All right, we're gonna try to do something with this nose now.
Oh.
Down, up, down,
Down.
up, down. Great.
Yeah,
Flat, pointed. Let's see that from the side.
Pointed. You think flat?
Smooth,
I do
Or
think
pointed.
flat.
All right,
gone.
flat it is.
Okay. Now that we've made this sort of evil Daffy Duck mixed with Pot of Greed, how flat are we talking? Because this next slider, guys, can take us all the way into the negatives.
I mean, you might as well lose
Oh,
it. He doesn't
but
need
out
to
is
smell.
pretty good too.
You know, actually, out.
Okay.
It's more
Yeah.
pot of greed if it's out.
Now we've got tilt. How much nostril are we chasing?
I think he needs to be able to smell. If he can't see or
Yeah.
hear very well, he needs to be able to smell.
All right, so powerful smelling receptors. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. We're in flat versus out there territory again.
Wow.
Dang. I'll leave this one up to you, Spence.
Push it out. Push it out.
Out. Great. Now, because we can go full out.
Nah, I don't think he needs all that.
Okay.
I think keep that in.
Now we're talking about the bridge of the nose, which as of now we kind of don't have with this particular character. Oh, wow. It's just from the side. It's just all maneuvering the same. This is sort of the height of the nose.
Yeah, it's sort of a rhinoceros horn.
Are we
I
chasing
think
the
put it
horn?
shallow. Yeah, it makes it almost like it should be there.
Oh, wow. All right, let's check this one from the front.
Long.
Long, great. All right, now, what's the not? Wow,
Large.
large, great.
Large, yeah.
He's sniffing.
All right, we're going full sniff. I can do full sniff. Wow, he's prepared.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Looks kind of like JD
What?
Vance.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We need the blue eyes first, though.
Yeah, can we put mascara on this bad boy? All right, now
I
here we
think
go.
so.
What's this? What are we doing? This is our sort of brow
I think
distance.
thin.
Thin, great. And then, wow, that moves things so much.
I think all the way shallow.
All the way
Yep.
shallow. His
Nice.
nose is all nostril. All right, now we get to pick eye color. If we're going for those baby blues, we can make sort of two terrible dots. If we're going for pure ancientness, we can do kind of a snowblind.
Or if we're going for pot of greed, we got to go with red.
Let's see that. Oh,
Wow.
Red it is.
okay.
Wow.
Is there anything? Can I go more red? I can. I can go a lot more red. All right.
Yeah,
Wait a
you
minute. Wait a
can.
minute. So we've got
Pot of greed is
solid
red with white irises, and I think that might be a little too specific.
red with black. We've got right there. I mean, and then
I
let's-
think red with black is gonna be
red, white iris. We can kind of do like white in the middle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Or
mean,
maybe that's just the way the light's hitting it. I think it might just be red. Just go as red as we can get them.
go as red as we can get them. All right. So I think that would be probably. I mean, that's pretty red.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
red.
go
Go with
for
that
it.
one. Go with
Okay,
that one.
cool. Now, skin. We can tint this man if we want.
That green is pretty great.
That green is calling you. Okay, we can do that. We can do
Yeah.
that. We can give him sort of some eye color. Eyes a little
Mm,
Give
darker
him a little,
versus
bit.
more
Give him a little
vivid.
bit. Just enough. Just a tasteful amount.
Just a little.
Okay, a little tasteful amount. All right, same with now the whole eye. You can't even see that slider. Moving on.
Nope.
We're moving the rope doing that, actually.
The rope, yeah,
Yeah.
on his neck.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah.
All right, none of those sliders are visible.
It's freckles, of course.
Lipstick.
Lipstick, bright red, baby, bright red.
All right, what's our? I've got
We
got
need,
orange.
to decrease the opacity.
Oh, there we go. Full
Or-
opaque. Wow, red is not on this list. I can do
They
pink.
don't like red.
I think
That's
red
crazy
plus
for
green
red.
ends up with this sort of darkish brown.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Eyeshadow? Can't see it. We've made the eyes too small. All right, now it's hair time. So right now we have
No.
this great...
That's
ponytail.
pretty good right there.
We've got some more options. Wow. That's strong.
It really changes his vibe.
It really does. He's kind
Hair
of casual.
theory.
What if we put a headband? What will the game do? It's trying. God, the game is trying to make that headband make sense.
Make him bald with a blue headband.
We could tonsure? Now, do we have like flowing, beautiful... Wow, that's the best
We
way to
can increase length.
Huge tomahawk?
Oh, can we
Very
increase
sad.
length on Tomahawk? Real
Yeah,
quick?
let's see what tomahawk can do for us. Wow, tomahawk can get pretty high up there. Headband with the long hair is kind of windswept.
Headband long hair is insane.
What are we thinking? How we feel?
It's too bad we can't change the color of the headband. That's my real qualm.
Well, let's see what happens when we change the hair color. I mean, we're guessing right now. What color hair did we want? Because we can go sort of neon blue.
Give me that sky
I feel
blue.
like, yeah, make a nice deep. You know, make it a deep blue.
Okay, let's go with
Real
deep.
dark.
Blue.
Oh, ombre, sky 2 deep blue.
Wow, he really keeps up in the salon.
All right, let's get a nice gradient. A little salt and pepper. He's ancient.
He is old.
We can
Yeah.
throw some gray in. Oh, the eyebrow
like he
color
hasn't
can
been in a
match.
while.
Good. 1 second. Oh no, we can't match it. Ooh, but we can make
Aw.
it sort of opalescent white.
This guy looks like he grows mushrooms in his backyard and goes to like Burning Man.
All right. Now what? Now let's.
Facial hair.
So one more time. So blue tomahawk or blue headband.
That's very interesting. I feel like the blue tomahawk makes him look too young. Go with tomahawk.
Let's see what.
I think.
You want to see how this game tries to handle a beard on that face?
Yeah, let's take a look
Oh,
at him.
yes.
Let's see what that does. Wow. Wow. In the
He grew
neck-
that out to try and hide sort of the concave nature of his jaw.
Oh, wow, guys.
Looks like he dunked his face in paint.
I can give him a mustache as well if we're going for
Oh,
the
yeah.
Let's see,
full.
only mustache.
Yeah, let's see only stash.
Oh yeah.
Now, do we like a trimmed or an untrimmed?
Untrimmed.
Now let's quickly
Yeah,
prattle through all
untrimmed full
our.
mustache. I'm gonna take it back. I think that our story isn't that he's an old man looking for an honorable death. I think that this guy just likes to fight. This is just a dude who throws down.
So this is pretty powerful stuff. What
Yeah.
name does this beautiful creature? I can even so for the record, it should be first name and then grow, and then his father's name.
Okay.
So like
First name and then grow.
So like
Why grow?
Gromal Gromalog is Gromal son of Malog.
Oh.
Or we could just name him like Skunk Fart or something if you're really
Yeah. I think it should be skunk fart.
I was thinking like Skittles.
Sorry, I've got a perfect middle then. That was his father's name. He is Skunk Fart Grow Skittles.
Do you need to capitalize the G or is that
This is not a joke. I am looking it up. You do not capitalize, but there is a dash.
Wow. Okay, I see. Yes. Skunk fart, excellent armor craftsmanship, magic resistance, possesses berserker rage, of course, and increased intelligence, which is hilarious. It's kind of a perfect.
Yeah, he's gorgeous.
It's
and perfect. Okay, cool. Are you sure you want to select
fart.
that?
Let's
I
do
am.
it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure.
Now,
why
let's
wouldn't we
see-
be?
Now let's see how the game's engine handled this. Wow.
Loves it.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Now, can I
Smooth
show
as
you
butter.
guys my favorite feature? I'm going to show you what sprinting looks like in this masterpiece. You couldn't sprint in original Oblivion. This was their solution.
By the 9 to 5.
Look at this.
Damn!
Look at this absolute speedster.
All orcs. are
Holy
ugly.
crap.
The most repulsive
Okay.
race.
This dude's
in all of
calling us
Tamriel,
ugly.
Really. At least
I mean,
you've
true.
got that brutish strength, huh? Must be nice
Okay.
to just rip someone apart with some
orc
kind
culture,
of
we are the
Wow,
most
we do
beautiful
like a
thing
sick
ever.
little combo.
But you must be the one
Look at
orc
this.
weakling, huh?
We do like a whole.
Straight to the uppercut. That's what broke his jaw.
Yeah, we learned from our failure.
Like an
Yeah, after what
animal.
happened last time.
Wow, look at that uppercut.
Hey,
Look at that
you
chain
hear
at the
that?
end.
The gods
All right, I'm
are
gonna do a
That's
little.
his ultimate.
I'm jazzed.
That dude's laugh is sick.
My sons.
Emperor, let us out,
We
please.
don't know that, sire.
The Emperor,
The
voiced by
messenger only said
Patrick
they were
Stewart.
attacked.
Emperor
No,
Sir
they're
Patrick
dead.
Stewart, let us out, please.
I know it.
Even
What's
though this
prisoner
doesn't really
doing
make any
here?
sense.
This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
You'll see.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
I'd like to see you try.
You can try.
prisoner, stand aside.
Can you beat
Over
their
by the window.
like beat their
Stay out the
asses?
way and you won't
No.
get hurt.
Damn.
I think you could.
sign of
No, you can't do enough
Stay
damage.
put,
I mean, I could
Good.
TGM, I
Let's go.
could
We're
open
not out of this yet.
console and like toggle God mode and do it, but it would take
cheating,
40 minutes and be a
I've
bad
seen
stream.
You. Let me see your face. You are the one
Oh!
from my dreams.
What do you want?
And the stars were right.
Me
Give me
meeting a
your
random person on
dreams.
the street.
It's the day.
Let me see your face.
God's
You're the one
given
I've
me
seen in my
strength.
dreams. Chill, brother. Chill.
Would that work on you? It would work on me. If somebody
Yeah,
rolled
I'd
up
be
and
like,
they were
"What
like,
happened?"
I'd be like, tell me more. I've got, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's have this
Assassins
conversation.
attacked my sons. and
What are
I'm
you up to
next.
for the next
My
hour? You want to
blades
stop
are
in
leading me out of
Starbucks?
the
Like, what are we
city along
doing?
A secret escape route.
I'll buy
By
if you
chance,
tell me a really cool
the
story.
entrance to that escape route leads
I'm
through
sorry.
your cell.
You see this face in your dreams. It is your sleep paralysis
Perhaps the
demon.
gods
Yeah,
have placed you here
I've
so
seen,
that
you're the
we
face
may
I see in
meet.
my dreams.
As for
Sorry.
what you
I
have
hope
done,
not.
That
it does not
sucks.
That's
matter.
bad.
That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel
Uriel
Septim.
Septim.
Remember my
By the grace of
uppercut.
the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you
I have heard
too
this speech.
shall serve her in your own way.
Uncountable times. All right, this is our first character choice. What kind of guy? What should I do, or I go my own way?
I go my own way.
Yeah.
Skunk
So
Fart
do we
doesn't
all.
need. He doesn't need
But
answers.
what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Good question,
Please,
Emperor.
sire, we must keep moving.
All right.
Skunk Fart doesn't believe in gods.
That can't be true. That
Yeah,
can't
it's
be
true.
Better not close this one.
You want him to
There's
be a
another door
restoration
from the other
person.
side.
That comes from the Nine Divines.
I'm
You
one.
learn it from priests.
Just stay out.
That's my own divine.
The priests don't understand the truth, and that's that the magic is within all of us. They just choose to believe it's the gods.
Now, can I tell you something? In the lore of Elder Scrolls, Skunkfart is correct.
So
Did that wall just start breaking?
Yeah, Skunkfart's mighty powers can fracture stone. Look at this. Look at this.
Hell
But it doesn't
yeah.
fully break.
No.
Dang.
Wow. Gosh, the brightness is high. Good,
Yeah, it is.
good gravy. The brightness is high. I'm so glad that our audience can see because I can't.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
It makes me think that we're in a dream.
to help.
Captain's down.
Kill the
let
assassin!
him be. Let me
Damn!
kill him.
You turned him to dust!
Now, what is going to happen all the time if we fight, when you fight hand to hand, the big benefit is you drain their stamina, and if they hit 0, you knock them on their butt. Like, you knock them out.
Are you all right, sire?
Now, do we want to keep our prison fit on, or do we want to put on these robes?
Sorry, sire.
Robes. He casts spells.
Robe, but not helmet.
So, no hood.
We can't hide that
I
beautiful
do need to
face.
see very quickly just what the game is going to do with the hood, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Let's just see a complete failure, a categorical failure to
Yes.
account for our face
I
shape.
like the growths is the thing.
All right.
I really
looks,
enjoy the
It
growths.
looks like a head of broccoli coming out.
Could they be waiting for
Also,
us here?
hello Beth and hello
Don't
Nicole
notice.
for dropping into the chat.
Great to
Hello.
see you.
Think
Thank you
of that
so
now.
much.
Don't worry,
We're
sire.
killing
We will
assassins
get you
and
out.
This
stealing
is
their
our.
clothes.
Let me
They
show you
won't
our
be the
beautiful
first to
sweet boy.
underestimate the blades.
This is
I'll
Skunk
take point.
Fart.
This is
Let's
Skunk
move.
Fart, Grow Skittles.
You
So
stay
his
here,
father's
fools.
name was Skittles.
Don't try to follow us.
We made him ourselves.
All right, Boris. I'll see you later, man. All right, now we get to fight these rats.
He punches. Kill him.
Wow.
Oh, hello,
Where
also
him
Madeline.
Blue.
Here we go. All right, let me in. Now, we have some other important choices to make here. So, 1 second, let me get rid of this apocryphal weapon. Because we don't wield weapons. We're too good.
No.
Nightbot just muted Nicole because she said hashtag lurk with 1,000 exclamation points. So it deleted her message.
Oh, no.
No spamming.
No spamming exclamation points in our chat.
All right. Now, are we a light armor or heavy armor or none at all?
Heavy armor for sure.
Okay,
Oh.
that's going to make spellcasting a little harder, but I think we'll be okay.
I think
Now,
he
here's
mostly
something I
relies
want
on
to
his
talk to
fist.
everybody in the world about. So this is what real lockpicking looks like. In Oblivion, you had to go to individual tumblers and click them to pick locks.
Apparently, there's a way to infinite level that up that I found out about. It's get to the last option, just keep on spamming it.
Yeah, it's just going to cost you 6 million lockpicks. All right, we just got a weak potion of sorcery. We're basically ready to go here.
Perfect.
All right, now I can't equip. So now, are we sticking to only
Only
support?
restoration and buff magic.
Okay, great. So I can once a day go berserk, which will be helpful.
See, now Beth just commented something and the message has been retracted. It doesn't even tell me what it was.
Why am
So
I
I
not?
think that must have been a slur.
Now, Beth, what are we doing?
Beth is definitely known for slurs.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I don't even want to joke about that. I do wonder what she posted that the game that YouTube went. I don't know what that
Won't even
means, but I'm
show
not
me.
letting it in. All right, so we can put a little bit of armor on this boy. The dogs are out,
As
I
they
think
should
that's
be.
a great move.
but look at
What
this.
is a foot but an additional fist?
Oh, now you
Yeah.
guys get to see the nasty zombies because there weren't zombies in Skyrim.
There were not, no.
No, so now
Just
you get to
so many skeletons.
And
So zombies
Bravo.
in Oblivion were gnarly.
Oh.
Oh wow, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought we were doing simply nothing, and I was like, oh no. I gotta say, hand to
The fists
hand
are so
goes
good.
kind of crazy style.
Yeah.
Now they did fix leveling up, so I can tell you from playing a little bit, it is much easier to play this game bad than it was back in the day, which is great news for us. So we're just gonna max out strength as fast as we possibly can.
Perfect.
Pardon me,
Two hits.
I need the hand-to-hand experience from these rafts. The fact that your hands get slowly covered in blood, I think is new
Real
and
visceral.
horrifying.
Hmm.
Oh wow, an average.
Oh, a triple.
no. Let's see if I can just nail this. Nope. Damn it.
So what are you trying to
don't
do
understand.
exactly?
So these quick clicks you don't want. You're looking for slow. When it goes up slow is when you want to go for it. But it's kind of random, so your reaction time needs to be pretty good.
It's like Stardew Valley fishing, where you like have to try and inch it up
Oh,
properly.
good
Yeah,
news,
that's cool.
guys. Good news. We got a helmet.
Oh, huge.
Now, are we
Still protruding?
wearing helmets?
I don't think so, unless a really
No,
good one
it
comes
loses
up
the
to
hawk.
It does. It does lose the hawk, which is unacceptable. Now, isn't there more of the chest armor around here somewhere? I don't think so. I will say, there are already some quirks. So, like, number one, occasionally the game decides you aren't allowed to go forward anymore, and you need to just tap W until it lets you. And there's a couple other
Nice,
things.
nice.
There's a Discord where I don't know much about this other than that it's a thing. There's a Discord where you can recommend updates and changes to the game, and they are passed on to the dev team.
Whoa! That's quite the decision.
It sure is. Also, we can pick these mushrooms and whatnot.
Nice.
I'm shocked they didn't do. Well, I guess I was gonna say I'm shocked they didn't do an open beta, but it's because they're trying to keep it a surprise.
Yeah. I'm curious if mods are already in the game.
They're unsupported as of now, but there's already like 20 out.
And I'm sure there's going to be a workshop support on Steam for it.
I think they've already announced that there's going to be. They already gave mod support to the people making it, the Sky Oblivion. So Spencer, I did want to tell you. So you were talking about goblins. There's goblins in this game.
Does he look like you? Well, he's got a skull mask on, so.
I already did.
Damn.
I knocked him
there he
down.
is.
Dealt with. Wow, he folded up. He folded right up. He folded right
Your
up.
fists, I think, is the move.
Now, do all goblins have those skull hats?
No, but a lot do.
Okay.
So we get to see how close we were. Boom.
All right, let's keep rolling here. Don't forget that you guys can tell me what to see. Now this one. Oh, I died.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
No!
That's what happens.
We did not, Simon, say to die. I'm sorry.
Simon says stay alive on the next one.
All right, I got you.
Yes. You
Now-
do have pass control over now.
Now I do have to say, now telling me that I need to stay alive and then making me do hand-to-hand restoration builds, I question your wisdom. I don't want to be. I don't want to talk out of turn.
No, I said Simon says stay alive for this one.
Oh.
So eventually I'll say Simon says you can die.
Come on, idiot. It's all right. I blocked his axe with my forearms.
Well done.
The strongest part of the body.
I took him right down. Took him right down.
Yeah, right in the bone.
All right, avoid those. That thing killed me right
Yeah.
away.
Is there physics on the, like, could you pick those up?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Now, first choice: do I activate the trap or do I go punch them?
We activate that shit.
Yeah, activate.
Now he did T-pose
Hit
for
a
half a
T-pose.
second.
Yeah. I respect that. I assume if I ever get hit by a bunch of logs, I'll hit a quick T. Just to flex on them.
I fear that your beautiful dog may have seen our terrible creature and is now afraid because I do hear some barking. Wow, hand to hand so far is really doing some stuff.
Hand-to-hand mixed with restoration, I think is going to be the move. Oh my god.
New meta.
All right, a little healing. Now let's get this. This is our
Oh, you
hat.
already had that for
Notice that her staff is a goblin head on a staff.
Nice.
I
like
gotta
a
be
relic
honest,
wearer.
guys. This is really working.
Yeah, it's going insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, my dogs are barking outside like crazy. Nicole just let them out. So, it's
Now-
kind of bad.
I do just
Barely
want to
losing
show
health,
everybody
too.
something really quick,
Yeah.
which is that the Goblin Shaman Staff, which is Goblin's head on a
Nice.
stick. If we go into third person, the jaw does move.
Oh.
A little puppeteer action.
So you didn't need that. You didn't. The devs didn't need to do that.
But they did because they love
But it throws lightning.
Sadly, that is against...
Simon says fists only.
I just wanted to show you the lightning.
No,
it
it
is
is
very good.
All right, I think I can get a little more heavy armor over here. Let's see. No, but we can. So some other artifacts
Repair
of the
hammer.
Oblivion days is that you do fix all of your equipment the same way, just like we do in real life. You hit it with a hammer until it fixes.
Yes. That sort of concussive maintenance, I think, works like 9 times out of 10.
You said concussive maintenance so quickly, like it was a thing.
What is it?
You don't use
Percussive?
concussive?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, concussive maintenance when you hit something until it works.
Yeah, like hit the TV.
Didn't
A
know
few smacks.
that was like a
Yeah,
bespoke.
yeah.
Okay.
Like, damn, my computer isn't working. Bang, and then it works again. Good shit
concussive.
until it works.
All right. Now these poor idiots, they're like, oh, well, at least Skunk Fart Grow Skittles is gone.
Bro,
I've got
why
great
did they
news.
leave your ass to begin with?
Skunk
Throw the
Fart Grow
raptors.
Skittles.
Smack, smack.
Like, why are they not rocking the skunk fart?
Die, you scum!
Alright, Patrick Stewart, Jesus.
Patrick's just posted up.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
Yo, simply bring it.
No, he is
Look
not
how
one.
vascular our arms
He can
are.
help us.
Yeah.
He must help
For all
us.
the punching.
As you wish, sire.
They cannot understand why
I
I
think
trust
we
you.
could take those
They've
three
not
right
seen
now.
what
They
I've
cannot
seen.
understand.
How can I explain?
Just full.
What do you want?
You know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible
Actually, I
hand.
don't believe in the 9 Uriel Septum. They're not fucking real.
I don't know. I don't think about it, or I'm not on good terms with the gods. It can't be that, because that acknowledges that they're gods. It's I don't
think about
that.
it.
Yeah.
That is not
served
something
the
I
Nine
consider
all
a
my
skunk
days,
fart.
and
I like
chart
our
my
blurry
course
thumb.
by the cycles of the heavens.
You can just barely
The
see.
skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder...
Uriel,
All
you're
right,
talking
guys.
to the wrong
Sign
motherfucker.
Major
right
choice coming up right now. So,
now. Oh.
Our birth sign.
if we go warrior, we fortify our strength and endurance. We get more strength at the start of the game. But if we wanted to metagame, wait, we shouldn't. You said you want to do some spells. Never mind. So for the record, what everybody used to do in this game, and people still do, is if you aren't going to use any magic, always take the Atronach. So the Atronach gives you more magicka, but you don't produce your own. You only get it from absorbing when other people hit you with spells. So if you're never going to use magic, always pick the Atronach, and you resist half damage from all spells.
Damn.
It's really funny. And then the other thing is luck is almost impossible to bring up. So who gives you luck? Somebody gives you luck. Yeah, take the thief. But no, we'll take the warrior so that we can just be as yoked as possible.
Well, if we want some luck,
I don't know. Spencer's leaving.
he is.
Here, don't worry.
Which one does archery? Let's grab that one.
Wait, now this is a question. I actually do need to look up what the base stat for hand-to-hand is, because we might not care about our strength being super high.
Yeah, I could see it being agility, but I'm gonna assume it's strength.
Let's see. Let's take a peek here. Governing attribute strength.
Watch as it's luck.
It's strength. All right, good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we'll take warrior.
Yeah.
Spencer, did you? The only other option is luck. I assume we're gonna go strength. Well, Michael already said yeah. We'll take strength. There we go.
The signs I
So
read
you-
show the
what
end of my
does
path.
just higher chance of
Your
drops.
star.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't do much else. It mattered more in Morrowind. In Morrowind, every time
My
you
dream, but in
swung
your fit
to
with
hit
such
somebody,
No trouble.
you had like
in
a
this
small
to fate.
statistical
I go-
chance
you shall-
of hitting or not. Like the game would roll
may
a
as well
die
make
to
yourself
see if you
useful
hit or
here.
not.
Yep.
Carry
So
this
luck
torch
mattered
and
a
stick
lot.
close.
Sure.
Stick close.
Is
and
there
let us
like a
do our
crit
job.
chance?
You'll be all right.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, come on. Let's get out of here. Open the door, Glenroy.
Sorry I had to step away. My under the desk lights started glitching out crazy and flashing wild style. So I had to
All good.
disconnect
All right.
that.
I've got this guy. Stand back, Emperor. I've
Don't
totally
worry,
got him
Emperor.
handled.
Truly the new body guy.
All right, I am gonna die if we keep that up.
You thought we'd go down easy?
Well done, guards.
Can you imagine the day these guards are this
Yep.
just starts punching the assassins as hard as they
No,
can?
guards. We can trust him. Why? What do you know? We can't.
Well, he hasn't sunk his fist in us yet.
My favorite thing about punching so far is that the people do this every time they get hit, and that's
Yeah.
really good.
It's powerful. It's really great.
Little
It's
bit of
about
CC.
15% more of a lean than I think is physically necessary.
Well, the thing is, they made the lean for if you use a sword, because who in the heck would ever use hand-to-hand?
True. Me in every single game I play.
For those of you who don't know, Spencer infamously
Looks clear. Come on.
we would play like Skyrim and Grand Theft Auto 1000. Spencer would try to beat Grand Theft Auto missions only punching, and would play
It
Skyrim
almost never
only
works.
punching. Famously played Dishonored, the spy game.
Yeah.
Just sword, just running in
And
just
full aggro.
sprinting towards his target as fast as he could, attacking
Yeah.
everybody on the way. Some really
Dishonored
strange stuff.
hated that. It hated
Not a
that.
fan. Dishonored
Like
was not a fan.
it would infinitely spawn more enemies in, so there's no way around it. Like you can't
It's a
do it
dead
that
end.
way.
What's your call,
Which
sir?
I think is unfortunate.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the
I am going to follow you because I need
Is that Ron Perlman?
Take that!
No, I don't think so. But I am going to wait for Glenroy to die so I can pick up his sword.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic.
Not Glenroy.
Down. I told you to stay with me.
Hey, there he goes. Glenroy, give me
For
your
the
sword.
blades.
All right, time for the sad.
I can go no further. You alone must stand
He
against the
trusted
Prince
us,
of Destruction
even though
and
we
his
were
mortal
prisoners.
servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
This next part is crazy.
Take the amulet. Give
They
it
put
to
in a whole
Joffrey.
animation
He
for
alone
what's about to
knows where
happen
to
that is
find my
wild.
last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I'll do that, Emperor. They gave this guy a whole crazy...
You chose a bad day to take up with the cause of the citizens.
Those guards would be so pissed.
We gave you one job.
Literally one thing. Guard him with your life. You're still
Our
alive.
hand-to-hand is already 17. That's
Yes.
pretty high.
I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs.
Not gonna
are
blame
dead.
us. Wow.
The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
He gave it to us.
Strange. He saw
He
something
trusted
in you.
us.
Trusted you.
This
They say
random
it's the dragon
guard.
blood that flows through the
I
veins.
He's a
suppose
blade. He's a personal
we must
defender of
choose
the Emperor.
The amulet of kings is
A
sacred
random
symbol of
king's
the
guard.
Empire. Most people think
I
of
do
the red
love
dragon
that he
crown,
finds
but that's
out
just
that the
jewelry.
Emperor gave you
The
the most
amulet has
important
power.
piece of jewelry
Only
in
a
the
true
entire
heir of the
universe.
blood
And he
can wear
goes,
it, they say.
you should
He
take
must
this
have
to my
given it to you
boss.
for a reason. Did he say why?
It's insane not to be like, okay, give
Joffrey,
it back.
he
I
said
don't
that?
trust
Why?
you. You could have just picked it up off of his body.
I want to be clear. Boris doesn't
Nothing
even
I
offer
ever
to
heard
come
about.
with us.
But
Boris
Joffrey
says,
would be the
I'm going
one
to
to
stay
know.
here.
Take it.
He's the
You
grandmaster
go
of
to
my order.
Joffrey.
Do my
Although
job.
he may not
the
be
Now,
King's
granted,
Guard.
now we
He
do
lives
need to give
quietly as a
him the
monk
same
at
credit we would
Wayne
give a
Priory,
fantasy novel,
near
which
the
is
city of
always
Corra.
like, well, farm boy, here's the crystal of Kalam Shal. Take it to the volcano. And you're
You
like,
need to get out of
what?
here. Through that
There's nobody
door
else
must
better
be
for
the
this
entrance
job,
to the
maybe?
sewers past the locked gate.
This is
That's
one I
where
do
we
think is
were
funny.
headed.
This is one of the first.
It's a
So
secret way out of the
Oblivion was
Imperial
one of the
City.
first games.
Or it was supposed to be.
Elder
secret.
Scrolls
Here,
games to like
you'll
kind of
need
hold your
this
hand
key
a
for
little
the
bit.
last door
And
into the
Boris is a
sewers.
really good indicator of that because in Morrowind they were just like, "Who are you?"
There are rats
Go
and
do
goblins
stuff.
down there. But from
If
what
this
I've
was
seen of you, I'm
Morrowind,
guessing
Boris
you're
would
an
also die in
experienced
that
barbarian.
ambush, and
Am
you
I
would
right?
just have the amulet and be like, "Where's Joffrey?" And you'd have to go out to the city and be like, "Have you heard of a guy named Joffrey?" Like,
And then because we're an ugly ass orc, named
would never find
Skunk
it.
Fart.
now he
They
We're
run from
soft-locked.
us.
Now, he thinks we want to be a barbarian, but no one who is self-respecting uses a pre-made class because they don't make any sense. This gives us
No, of course
proficiency,
not.
like extra stats in blade, block, blunt, and hand-to-hand. We're only
Hmm.
doing one.
Yup.
Yeah, we're going custom class, baby.
Custom class. Obviously combat focus.
Yes.
In the old days, this is when it would be like, well, I need to choose a skill I'll only use 5% of the time. We're good. We are
Yeah,
golden.
we're chilling.
Our favorite attribute? Strength.
Strength. And then the other one is going to be whatever we need to make magic better for buffs.
Yep, so
For
intelligence.
buffs
Just buffs.
is willpower.
Really? Not.
Yeah, so intelligence and willpower rule over different skills. Intelligence
That's
is like
cool.
destruction, mysticism. Illusion is actually personality, which I think is really funny. Like your force of
that's cool. I
personality
like that.
decides how good you are at like illusion magic.
Hmm.
So strength and willpower, we're like all right, cool. So now combat. We got to take armor because we're gonna have stuff to repair. Athletics, so we run faster. So we run,
Yes.
swim, and sprint faster. Hand to
Hand-to-hand.
hand, so that we can
Ability
just
percent.
beat people up, and then heavy armor.
There
That's
we
a
go.
lot from the same. Okay, I don't know if that matters
Is it-
anymore.
should
That
we
used to
be
matter a
worried about
lot.
that?
I don't know if it still matters.
Hmm.
Reflect damage, dispel, move objects, sense life, reveal paths, and bind souls.
Nope.
Fortify and absorb attributes.
And what? Go ahead and look at the other, like, the click back on the magic. Alteration. What's alteration do?
Alteration. Breathe or walk on water, open locks, reduce encumbrance, shield yourself.
Because you can shield yourself.
Yeah, I was looking at that as a potential. It's
On
either
buff.
we're doing heal and buff.
Now, I
could see
I
either
need to
one.
take acrobatics because being able to jump impossibly high is too funny.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Yeah.
now, so our next thing is, do we want to have alteration for some shielding, or do we want to take speechcraft?
Shielding. This dude can't talk for shit.
Okay, cool. Alteration. So we have acrobatics, alteration, armorer, athletics, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, restoration.
Yes. This is incredible. This is
This
exactly
will give
how
them
I
a
pictured
plus
him.
20 bonus at the start and make them increase like twice as fast as they normally would.
Yes.
So we are
That's
going
so
to
good.
be a superhero. And what do we name this class?
Skunk spray.
Something like the fist of something.
How about Path of the Stinky?
Path of the Sink is pretty good.
Oh, like a monk subclass? Path of the
Yeah.
Stinky. I'm into that. Now he says different comments depending on how close your class was to his guess. And I'm curious what he will say about Path of the Stinky. I love that kept that
Yes,
picture.
sir. Path of the Stinky.
Yeah, Path of the Stinky.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats
You
and
were
goblins
pretty
won't
far
do you
off,
any
Boris.
trouble. You must get the amulet
Thank you,
to
Boris,
Joffrey.
for understanding
Take
me.
no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Bears, can you come with me?
Good.
Yeah, I understand.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
You
don't know
hate this
I'll stay here to
whole
guard the
country.
Emperor's
You
body and
want to
make sure no one
fail.
follows you.
Yes,
You
his
bet-
excuse
by the
That's our
is,
way, thanks for
secret
co-
subplot.
I need to protect this body.
Ah.
All right, too bad.
We need
I'm
to go
taking
get
him
some
with
turret.
me. Come on, Emperor. We're gonna go
ahead,
see
put him
your
in your
secret
equipment.
son. Come on,
Yep.
come on. All right, maybe if I grab him by
Be a
the foot.
beautiful reunion.
Come on, Emperor. Come on.
He's caught on those
He
damn
is.
rocks.
Ah, all right, we got this. We got this. Maybe if I
Those
grab him
robes
by
are
his
heavy.
arm. Come on.
Oh,
Come on,
there
handsome.
there we go.
Here we go. Come on.
I think you grab him by the head.
Come on.
Pretty good.
Me
Gosh.
personally, I just use magic to bring him back to life if I were them.
All right, I got him by the bean. The game does not want us to do this. All right, fine.
Yeah, he's got a block there.
I just want to remind everybody one more time of what the sprint looks like. We're just going to see this one more time.
Straight through. It's so
Oh, come
quick.
on.
That's the crazy thing.
Do the sprint.
You gotta put your fists away.
I do. All right, come on. Show them that good sprint.
Yeah.
Look at how low to the
nice.
ground he is.
He's
Mhm.
moving.
Aerodynamic.
What I like about that is the biomechanics make no sense. It's not even close to being a good run.
Yeah, the jump is just him lifting into the air in a pretty powerful way. He just lifts.
He lifts his arms.
He does.
He pumps his arms so strong that he flies.
All right. I'm sorry. We are now
the
single
rat.
punching
Oh.
rats.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see where are we at.
That's what
right
we've been
now?
looking for.
So our starting strength is 60. We are
Jesus
incredibly powerful. Our starting hand to hand 37. Oh, this is awesome. I didn't know about this. So at Apprentice, our power attacks deal more damage and they can like knock people back. We can punch somebody with their shield up and they will like ugh. At 50, we have a chance to knock their weapon out of their hands. And our attacks can hit creatures immune to physical damage. What does that
Yes.
mean? We can punch ghosts. And they
Hell
die.
yeah.
At 75, we deal even more fatigue. At 100, we deal even more fatigue.
So we're just gonna be knocking people on their asses left and right. Kill this goblin. Three hits.
A three hook
So
taking
clean.
down a goblin like that.
It's so good.
We have, for some reason, never mind. I got lost at the sauce there for a second. I was trying to remember a name.
How many?
You ever-
are there?
you ever
I don't
tried to-
really know the magic.
You ever try to just call a name back into your mind, and then your brain goes, I'm going to think about 94 things in 2 minutes, none of which are
Oh, yeah.
helpful, and you just... All right, so now we have protect. So 1 second, it's time to get our wheel going. So we now have a shield spell
Yes.
and
How
a heal
long
spell.
did it last?
Not long. 30
Okay.
seconds.
Oh, I
I'll
mean,
use
that'll
it to
last
take
us
on
most
this rat.
fights. Let him get you first.
All right, we got him.
Okay.
All right, we got him. Okay. Sprint.
Very pretty.
Skyrim!
Skyrim!
This game has me goofed with how good it looks. I like how all the menus
Michael?
are still dark
Yeah.
because it doesn't upgrade the brightness for the menus. So our audience just sees it go pitch black every time we open a menu.
And then we can finally see.
All right.
Michael, I can't believe we both did the soy jack.
Yeah, Skyrim.
Skyrim!
All right. We have a very simple choice to make. Could we go do this dungeon or go to the Imperial City with its giant castle?
Imperial City.
Imperial City, baby. Skunk Fart got a job. Skunk Fart's not going to do anything else until that job's
Go,
done.
we do. Skunkfart's
He's a
got
doer.
60 strength. He knows he can
Are we
take
just
on
speedrunning the main quest? I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to go sign up to be arena fighters or if you wanted to do the main quest.
I
No,
wouldn't be opposed
as-
to like
as
an
long
arena.
as-
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to go do this thing as a favor to the Emperor because his dying words will like go do this thing for me. But then he'll go fight in an arena.
Now,
for sure.
Yeah, Skunkfart does want to live his life.
now
Yeah.
now we are gonna have to. This is the oldest tradition in Elder Scrolls, which is the only way to level up Restoration is to just keep casting it, and it doesn't even matter if there's anything to heal. So you just walk around holding down the cast button.
Yeah,
So good.
I was assuming that for Shield also.
And jump. course.
Yeah, jump is really so to get your jump up to 100 pretty much right away. This is not a joke. Just go stand under a bridge, and your jump distance gets so small that you can just jump like infinitely
So
fast.
funny.
It's really good.
I love video games.
Now I am gonna
Skunk Fart, grow Skittles.
see if I can buy a little bit of armor.
Pity on an old war veteran.
The way
No.
that peasant woman spawned in made me think she was an enemy. Like, I thought Punch. And that would have been an insane Simon Says thing to do.
Punch old lady, go.
You can go to prison. If you punch people, you just get arrested.
Yeah.
You go to. It's just like Skyrim. I will say, in Skyrim, all the jails have like a nice, fun,
What is
easy
it?
way to
I'm Bernardo.
escape.
I handle the heavy armor at the
Not
best
in
defense.
Oblivion.
I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about.
All right, Bernardo, thank you.
Great,
What can
thank
I
you.
interest you in?
Immediately sell me stuff. So, our rusty stuff is going to degrade faster, but we also have no money. So let's.
That's a fair deal.
Let me use the keyboard so that this doesn't take 3 years.
Let's sell literally everything except for our lockpicks and hammers, and then go from there.
That
Okay.
seems a fair.
I have to do what you
You've
say.
made a.
Let's see what we can buy back. We can afford armor, which is huge. Can I afford boots? I can. Okay, it's getting a little tight. Gauntlets, great. Greaves. Whoops.
No
Um,
greaves.
Haggle. Haggle.
I can't. The haggle's gone. All right, how much are greaves? Greaves are 85. Oh no. How many lockpicks do I need to sell to afford?
Great question.
58. So if I sell 15 for 30,
An excellent bargain.
I'm basically a math
Bang.
wizard.
That's a good
Thank
deal.
you.
Let's
I need to
go.
immediately.
Thank you
the
for
thought,
your patronage.
You know what? This is really funny.
Enough talk.
The joke is always when you're playing these games, like, I talked to the powerful build, strong.
So strong.
So it tries to. I assume that you wouldn't be able to sell what's on you, like on your body.
Oh no, you can.
Now let you.
Be careful.
All right.
What's the joke?
Prey
In...
approach.
So the
Yes,
joke
you
is
gotta talk
always
to-
that you go through, and then 10 years and 200 levels later, you show up at Joffrey's door, and you're like, "Hey, the Emperor died 5 years ago. We're doing the opposite. You get out of the sewers, sprint to the market district, sell everything you have, buy a full suit of armor, and start sprinting to Joffrey as
Yeah.
fast as you possibly
What is
can."
it, citizen?
The
What is
Emperor
it, citizen?
asked us to do this with his dying breath.
Oh, here we go.
How could
Here's
you
our
not do it
Here's
this
our
way?
sprint with fists out. See, this is kind of logical.
Yeah, he's moving. I like how the textures are like... A lot of the graphics are so good, and some of the textures look like they're still like PS2 era.
It's
I
a
really
weird
respect that.
mix.
You have my ear.
Wow,
citizen.
I'm following the quest marker, and it's having me take this in a way that I would describe as bad.
It's just like you see the city.
Alright.
You get in the
Just
views.
gotta show off.
Speak.
You see the bathhouse.
You know what I'll say about this? For Oblivion's design, it really doesn't feel like Skyrim.
What is it,
Like,
citizen?
that city felt different than anything in Skyrim, and that's weird.
This is where we get into like a weird controversial group of opinions. Number one, I think you are right. The games, and if you play Morrowind, forget about it. Each of the games looks completely different from the other ones, and I don't think Bethesda necessarily gets the credit they deserve for that. That being said, I do also think Oblivion is a lot better than Skyrim in its bones. Skyrim's play loop is more fun because like the mechanics are much more polished, which I think the remaster has done some stuff to like narrow that gap. There still is one, but they've narrowed it. But like magic in Oblivion was way cooler. Like there's 20 times as many spells. You can make your own spells once you join the Mages College. You can make whatever spells you want.
That's cool.
You can make any, like, you can make fireballs that do, like, maximum damage
That
in
heal?
100 feet. It's just if you ever fire it, everything dies, and it takes all your mana to do it, and you need to be level 90 for it to work.
So funny.
Nice.
So what I'm hearing is we can go and do like... We can build a spell that increases damage and gives you a shield.
I think
And I
so.
think that that's great.
I think bare minimum we can make incredibly powerful like shield spells, because the higher your skills get, the progressively better spells you can make. Can I fast travel there already? All right, do you want me to run there or fast travel there?
Fast travel.
Fast travel. But
Until this amulet has been at least talked about with somebody important, we're fast traveling.
I got great news. We are immediately about to give it away without even asking if we've got the right guy.
Incredible.
We've arrived at Wayne
but-
Priory. Now I must
Where's
take
our-
the
where's our
amulet to
Fusroda?
Joffrey.
Simon says jump to Joffrey.
All right, I'm jumping. Sorry, I've got to go through this. All right, jumping.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Joffrey's a lot older than I thought Joffrey would be.
Yeah, Joffrey's
All right,
older
what am
than
I
hell.
saying?
I brought you the Amulet of Kings.
amulet.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet.
Here.
Let
I
me
brought
see.
you this.
I'm king.
Eat up.
By the Nine. This is
He's-
the Amulet of Kings. Who are
This
you?
is
Wait,
so
he's the.
intimidating.
What's the
Get
meme? What's the?
What do you
he's
know of
Willem
the
Dafoe.
Emperor?
Willem Dafoe. Joffrey
As
had somebody jump
unlikely
in
as
his
your
vest and say,
story
I brought you
sounds, I
this
believe you.
amulet.
Only the strange
I'd be
destiny of
terrified.
Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of
This
Kings.
voice actor's giving nothing. I respect that.
All right, what am I saying?
Close shut the jaws of
His
Oblivion.
meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of
Yes.
Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion.
Maroon's
But the
Dagon.
mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Okay.
Not for long.
How can
I'm
Oblivion
not
threat
sure.
us then, bag?
Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation.
The
Amulet
hand
of Kings
being
is
in
ancient.
every single
Saint
cutscene
Alicia
is
herself
insane.
received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great
Why?
power. When an
I have
emperor
a
is
truly
crowned,
horrible
he uses
thing
the
to tell
amulet
you
to
that's
light the dragon
funny,
fires
but
at the
not
Temple
for
of
the
the
people
One in
involved.
the Imperial
So,
City. With the emperor
what
dead
time-
and no new
I'm
heir
proctoring
crowned,
a final
the
on
dragon
Tuesday.
fires in the temple will be dark
For an acting class.
for the first time in centuries.
What time slot?
It may be that
What
the
time do you
dragon
think
fires
that bad
protected
boy
us from a threat that only
starts?
the emperor was aware of.
4:15.
4:15 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be rough. Michael, got a guess?
Start for your proctoring just
final.
regular old test. Final.
For an acting class.
Oh god. 6
I am one
a.m.
of the
8
few who
a.m.
know of his
8 a.m.
existence.
for an
8 a.m. is
acting
Many years
brutal.
ago, I served
Acting
as
is
captain
not
of
something you
Uriel's
want to do first
bodyguard,
thing in the
8
morning.
the Blade.
I feel terrible.
One night, Uriel called me
I feel
into his
so
private
bad.
chambers.
I apologize. I was like,
A baby
hey
boy
guys,
lay sleeping in a basket.
this is
Uriel
bad.
told me to
Like,
deliver him
this is
some
I'd,
not
I'd
good.
give everybody an extra
He
10
never told me anything else about the baby, but I
just
knew
for
it was his
the
son.
innate
From
loss.
time to time,
Now
he
I do
would
have a
ask
question.
about the
I want to
child's
your guys'
progress.
bid.
Now it seems
Is
that
it
this
funny
illegitimate son is the
or
heir to
a
the
terrible
Septim's
idea
throne.
to have
if
them
he
pick who
yet
did the
lives.
best job? I thought about
It's a great idea.
I thought about being like show of hands or like handing out scraps and being like, who's your favorite? But I can't decide if that's
No,
mean spirited.
Show of
His
hands,
name is
100%. Show of hands.
He serves
You're not
Arcatosh
also
in
asking
the
for the
chapel in the
worst,
city of
and I
Korat,
think that
south
that's
of here.
important.
You must
No,
go
I
to
take that
Korat
back.
and find
I
him
take
at
that
once.
back.
Oh no.
If the enemy is
Paper
aware of his
is the best.
existence, as
Okay.
seems
Because show of
likely,
hands,
he is
when
in
nobody
terrible
raises their
danger.
hands for your
And
thing, will
please,
feel bad.
Let me know if there's
And
anything
I don't
you
think I
need.
can get behind that.
My resources here are limited,
I'm gonna give him the
but I
option.
will help in any way I can.
But I think that like saying you have to write another
I keep a few
person or
things here in
team's
my-
name down, but not your own, I think is great because it
Yeah.
makes them pay attention. Otherwise, they won't give a fuck and they
So,
won't watch the other scenes.
Because I am positive. Oh, we didn't have to buy any of that iron stuff. Okay, cool. So, he just told us.
And pick it up and sell it, I guess.
It's so heavy. It's not worth it. So it weighs. So the rule, just like Skyrim, 1 pound to 10 gold. Otherwise, don't
Yep.
pick it up. So like this weighs 9 pounds and it's only worth 25 gold. We don't have that much strength to go around, even as yoked as we are. 1 to 10, pick it up. All right.
Can you teleport to the last shop and then sell shit and then teleport back here?
I think so. We can
Let me
do
see.
faster
Do it.
than that. We can just go to Coral. We're right there. So now, he just asked us to go find the Emperor's son. His secret illegitimate child. What?
Wasn't Joffrey the son?
No, Joffrey was not the son. Joffrey knows where the son
Go ahead
is.
and jump. Jump all the way there.
Great. So I'm jumping to this town. And our acrobatics is just going to keep going up. I hope me hitting the space bar isn't super loud for the microphone.
No.
I don't hear it.
So I've run out of stamina, so I have to stop jumping for a little while. So, are we following the main quest, or do you want me to give you some options, or do you want to pick a random place on the map to go?
Main quest, but give us a couple of options along the way.
Main quest, but I want you to make a pit stop at the arena first as the first side quest. And then some options along the way.
Okay, so the arena's in a completely different direction, which is fine because I can fast travel there. So you want me to go to the arena
Yes.
and do a fight in the arena and then go do the main quest.
Yes.
All right, I can do that.
I want you to be the champion of the arena,
Have
but I
mercy.
assume that can't be right away.
So here's what could happen.
Yes.
I will hit a wall where I will start dying and not being able to do it. But I
Hello,
could
I don't think we've met. Are you new
Oh,
in town?
the lusty Argonian maid. What the hell?
All right, what am I saying to Dharma?
Pleased to meet you, Dharma. You know what I mean?
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone
That
new.
mouth moves
Welcome.
weird.
I'm sure my mother
No, it's
would be
crazy.
glad to meet you as well.
Oh, what the hell?
day.
The lusty Argonian maid
Only
and her
the
mom. Oh, I
finest
see.
wares to buy and barter at northern
I see.
goods
That
and
wasn't a double
trades.
entendre.
Like the mouth
course.
shrinks
Offer
in
the
a
finest
really
goods and
All right.
lowest
So
prices.
weird
Sir.
way.
I'm gonna start selling stuff. Yeah, so Spencer, so I can just start. Am I selling healing potions? How deep are we going?
We've got healing magic. We don't need potion. Where
Do
we're going,
want
we
to
don't
keep
need
potion of
potions.
sorcery though. I don't know what that does.
We're gonna die a lot. Potion of sorcery gives us our mana back.
Oh,
Are we keeping those?
Yeah, you can keep that.
How
We don't
about-
have magic that gets mana back.
who's that? Water breathing.
You got a great
You got a great what?
I don't think I've ever sold.
that's
Set
more
a
than
ass?
I'd
What was she gonna
usually
say?
pay.
You got a great deal on that.
Oh, okay.
All right, there we go.
Lame.
Now we have 400 gold. We're basically
I
millionaires.
appreciate you.
So I
Take care.
can, in theory, just sit in the arena and try to do every single bout. I will eventually be murdered brutally.
Did you sell her your gear so you could go pick up the gear from that dude's house?
I already sold her the gear.
Oh, you picked it up. I see.
Yeah.
I see. That makes perfect sense.
Unless she doesn't buy armor. She doesn't buy armor. Let me go to the armorer. He's right over here.
How many bouts do you think you'd have to do before you get your ass absolutely beat and killed?
4?
Rip them.
Maybe 5?
Rip
I
them
don't
until you
know.
get your ass beat and
I don't know.
killed.
I haven't done the arena in the remaster yet. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do
Hello,
it.
Hey.
I'm Rashida. Nice tip.
Hello, Rashida.
Rashida.
What can I interest you in?
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
get weird armor for
An
doing
excellent
the
bargain.
armor, the arena 2.
Oh, hell
That
yeah.
They give
seems
you
a
weird
fair
bad
I
armor.
shouldn't even worry about all this. Skunkfar, I think, would love the arena. That's the thing. That's sort
Tell
of
your
the
friends about
distillation
me.
of
Oh,
what Skunkfar's
definitely.
into. That and the Mages
too.
College, I think, would be both huge for him.
This is funny. You created the first character to ever very believably be the head of the Mages College and the Fighters Guild and the arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like, can you imagine being so good at just restoration that they put you in charge of the entire college?
They're like, guys, I get it. I get it.
People were like, first of
But-
all, do you want to go explain to the guy that beat the grand champion of the arena to death with his bare hands that he's
You have to
not
do it in that order.
that you don't think he should be in charge? Sorry, raise your hand if you want to be the one to tell him. Oh, no one's hands up? Weird.
And it's that we have a long-standing history of specialties being in charge. You don't need to be a jack of all trades.
What do you want?
We're about to be horribly
I'm a
insulted
busy
by
man.
that.
What is it? I don't know who
Yeah,
you
what up,
are,
Owen?
friend. But you've got about 10
About
seconds
to
to tell
know.
me what you're doing
About
in my
10
bloodworks
seconds.
before I lop your arms off.
He's going to cut our arms off. I'll be going now.
I want to be a combatant, baby.
You what? You want to be a combatant?
Look at
Look
his
at
face.
you.
Now
My
what's-
granny could beat
now-
you and she's dead.
There is something really nice about hand-to-hand
Wait, you're
combat in
serious,
this
aren't
game,
you?
which is hand-to-hand combat's damage
What
is
is
so
it with
low
you people? You walk in,
that you
want to
level
be
it up
combatants, and your
incredibly
entrails end up
fast
decorating my
because
red
it
room.
levels up by number of hits.
It's your funeral.
Nothing
Oh,
else.
nice.
Welcome to the arena,
So it's not
you
by
filthy
damage.
pit
So
dog.
when you're trying to level up
You're
your
free to fight so
hand-to-hand,
long as
you
you
just
know the
equip an
rules of
iron dagger, go
competition.
out in the woods, and just
Now let
fight
me
stuff,
give
and
you
it
your
takes you
battle
3
weapon.
hours to kill everything.
It's the uniform of
Hand-to-hand,
all
you
arena
don't have a
combatants.
choice.
Do you
We're
want
doing it.
a light raiment or a heavy raiment?
I don't know what that means.
Heavy
Here.
raiment, please.
Wear it proud.
Raiment, like
What the fuck
And
is a
keep it in good
raiment?
condition,
Gear.
would you? That way
Oh,
I can
I've never
give it
heard
to
that word in
some
my
other
life.
suicidal idiot after you're dead.
I don't know if it means
Just let me know when
specifically
you're ready
like
for a
one
match.
piece
We can get this over
or
with.
what. I actually don't know.
This is
that.
the benefit of not all of us playing a game, is I can...
Get a move.
I'm gonna put this armor on.
Look
and
it
we're
up.
going right in. Now here's what we look like in it. It's kind of powerful.
Yes.
Move on.
Raiment is an old-fashioned
run home
word
to
for
mommy.
clothing, particularly fancy clothing.
All right, maggot. Looks like you're
Ladies
suited
would
up
wear
in
their
your
best
battle
raiment
and
when
all
calling
set
on
to
friend.
go. The red room is just over there.
We're getting ready.
You're
Red
ready
room.
to get
You guys ready to-
eviscerated. Just head up the ramp
Just
to the
abs-
arena.
The
I-
murder some
You're
people,
gonna
yes.
May
kill
Asura
these
have
fools
mercy on
easy
you.
This is
style.
gonna be the first. I want to be clear. The first few combats are gonna be a joke.
Are you allowed to use magic in the arena?
Yeah.
So you can heal yourself.
The enemy team cheats. It's like a major.
Nice.
It's like a major point. Like they cheat all the time. They use potion. You can use potions and stuff. But the enemy team, like one of the fights that infamously is the first bottleneck, is you have to fight 3 people who are all hand to hand, and so they just immediately knock you to the ground and just start punching you
so
on the ground.
fucked
It's
up.
really stupid.
Good thing we leveled up our acrobatics. You can jump out of the way of their blows. The bloody hallway was insane. I just need to point that out. That
We
was
actually
so
do
good.
have a little dodge because it's so high.
That's cool.
But that's all right.
Pit dog. Doesn't even have a name. That's sad.
See, she just drank a potion.
Dude, to her.
Healed.
You're pathetic.
All right, you just got your ass beat.
How are you not out of stamina yet? Come on.
Combatant number 1 having a healing potion is kind of crazy.
A winner. All hail
gonna
Leveled
level up
up,
soon.
baby.
the blue team.
No problem.
Victor from the blue team.
Go ahead and jump.
Leave
You gotta
the
jump the
now.
entire time. This is gonna be a standing order. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
get that acrobatics up.
Now, if I can try to... Now, this is a magical pool that heals all your ills.
Nice.
We just leveled up.
Very nice.
Find me
Yeah.
bed.
What did we just level up?
We just leveled up, which means we sleep,
Oh, that kind of level.
and when you wake up from
A
sleeping,
full-scale level
you
up.
realize
Let's go.
that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive.
Few days.
All right.
It's been like 6 hours.
It has not even been 6 hours. All right, strength,
baby.
plus
We're
5.
running it. Yes.
Nice.
We should invest in endurance and agility.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We almost ran out
for
of
more
punches.
punches.
All right. Let me remind myself really quick. Is agility how fast you regain stamina, or is it how much you have?
I think
I'd
it's how
assume-
much you. It's how much it's regain, and endurance would be.
Your
how much
fatigue
you
is your agility plus your endurance plus your strength plus your willpower is the
Oh my
math on
god!
that. So actually, I'm just gonna go endurance then. Let's just max out our endurance and then willpower. We can just every
Willpower,
level up
for sure.
until they're maxed. We can just
Yes,
take our
yes.
3 key stats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strength, willpower, endurance, baby. We're good.
At some point, I
Eventually,
would
if
like
we
to
do
increase
more
speed.
Oblivion streams, eventually we're
Oh,
going to start
a
doing our
boar?
speed so that we can be very fast.
I'm a
Was that a
busy
live
by the
boar
9
standing over your
divines.
bedroll?
You did it.
Yeah,
You
the
actually
boar is the
won.
pet
be
of,
such
You ain't so
fun.
bad
is
after
the
all,
pet of the
Pit Dog.
team.
Oh, a
You
mascot.
may even survive
Great.
enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory.
Payout, thank you so
How much we
Okay,
get?
so you're not a complete loser. Don't get cocky.
Great. Super cool, thank you so much. More
Now that's-
blood. Thank you.
More blood for the blood god.
I have no idea how much money it was. I was too
go
busy
throne.
getting to our next bout because I'm on orders. I answer to a
I think
higher
you're about to
power.
level up endurance too.
Spencer and Michael.
Us.
Spencer and Michael. I'm also
Get his
glad.
ass.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Now I can't jump everywhere in combat, or we will get our ass
No,
kicked.
no. Standing orders is when you're not in combat. You have to do
From the
it.
blue team, let's find out. Lower the gates.
Look at our powerful
Get his
green hands.
ass.
A manicure.
You should not have
What's
done
green
this. I sense
Green
your
and red
fear.
man? Blue. We're about to cover your fists in blue.
We already beat this person yesterday.
No, that was a woman.
And that was only an hour ago. I slept for 1 hour.
Oh.
The crowd must be shocked to see this.
Potions?
Right?
You
Yep.
bandit?
That's a
You
fast
knave?
When your endurance is out, use your healing magic.
Just running around the post.
And then go ahead and swing back and beat his ass. When your endurance is out, do you just do less damage or what?
You do
Easy
less
mode.
damage, and you can get staggered so hard that you fall down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Victor from the blue team.
And he's back to jumping, baby. Let's get that level.
We got this.
Is it rank? Do they differentiate between like a level up and a rank increase? Is there like a term they use for like when your acrobatics goes up?
Yeah, so your skills go up, and it just gives you a little pop
Skill
up in the
increase.
corner, and then eventually you level up, and that's how your attributes go up.
So skills and attributes. I see. I see.
Skills and attributes.
Okay, so you did
Ready
it
for our
again.
next fight?
50
baby.
What do you
gold.
want
Let's
from
go.
me? A hug? Take your
Oh,
gold and get out of my...
oh, nothing.
The yellow team ain't gonna fight it. You must be downright determined to get yourself killed, huh?
Another.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Well, what's nice
I
about the
am.
arena is you automatically fully heal when you're done by using the basin. So you can just
That's huge.
blast
Just spam
through the middle of everything. There's a do you guys want pretty big spoilers, or do you think at some point you'll play Oblivion?
When it goes on sale, I will buy it and I will play it. So I'd actually go without the spoilers.
Welcome to the arena. Are you ready?
Keep
for
jumping.
a bloodbath?
Oh yeah, there's a quest
The
at some
winner of this
point
match will advance
that a
in
lot of
rank
people
till
don't
the
finish
stakes
on
are
purpose
high.
in the arena,
Victor,
and I will leave it at that.
show us what you're made of.
Okay, interesting.
All right, we rank up if we do this. So first things first,
Easy,
I
man.
magically shield myself. A bow?
Get his ass!
Fool.
You idiot. You have no idea what you're
It
facing
would
right now.
never beat this.
Should have disadvantage on this, actually.
I would say
Oh,
if
so
this
this is
isn't,
heavier
if
fist
this
attacks?
experience isn't disadvantage, I don't know what is.
Can you do heavy blows with your fists, or is that only with weapons?
You can. We run out of stamina so fast that I pretty
That it's
quickly
not
can't
worth
do
it.
them anyways.
I see.
They're worth it. They do way more damage. It's just weird. I did one in that combat. It's just you're immediately out of stamina.
That makes sense.
Now what I could do is just immediately open my inventory, drink a stamina potion, and just keep rolling.
But we're not using
I can't
potions,
believe
you know?
I'm saying this, but you're no longer a pit dog.
100 gold,
That's right.
baby.
You
We
actually
reached the
advanced
brawler
double
rank,
rank.
which is
Congratulations,
hilarious because we've
brawler.
been punching the whole time anyways.
You know what brawler rank
Should
is
have been
worth
brawler
around?
from the jump.
Hey,
Okay,
Owen,
brawler, you know.
I don't.
give me the next
I have
bout.
no idea what it's worth around these parts.
Yeah, so the enemies that you fight, their level doesn't... I don't think... I have to double check this. I don't think that their level increases, like, exponentially. I don't think their level, like, gets way, way higher. But their skills do. So, like, eventually... they're the same level as you.
Keep jumping.
But they have a blade of 100. And are doing, like, crazy spin moves.
This match is
They're lopping your head off and shit before you even blink.
Who knows? Maybe we'll just we'll just blast through. I don't know.
Combatants, begin.
I doubt it, but maybe. Skunk. I won't doubt Skunk Fart. There's a real good chance.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Die.
I kind of expected them to all have names. I'm surprised that they're all just yellow team blank.
I almost none of them have names.
That's shocking. Okay, just because it's such an easy thing to do. To be like, this is Ilga, the sword master.
Victory will be mine. Pathetic.
So those are the power hits. They do a lot.
Yeah.
Bang!
Right.
Absolutely destroying this guy, which I appreciate.
You'll never leave this arena alive.
He does the shield at the beginning, then heals at the end.
This match is
Oh,
mine.
okay. I must have missed the shield.
Just to keep... Yeah.
Let's get this over with. I fought mud crabs.
This guy doesn't understand magic. He's gonna get bodied. Get his ass!
This is like 50 times down. Boing, boing.
You do see how they're getting closer, though, don't you?
They're getting closer.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna get that level up soon, I think.
So that was that our fourth bow?
Yes.
So we're right about where I
Yeah.
was like, it's gonna fall off
Yeah,
after a little while.
Iffy. A little iffy.
1 second, let me immediately max out everything back up. Beautiful.
Wahoo! I wonder how close you are to a rank up, like a full level up.
4 wins is okay, kid, but it don't make
I
you
can
grand
check.
champion. Here's your payout.
Fourth win.
Was it
Now go
150?
Clean yourself up before you.
It was a good bit. All right, hey.
That Raymond's getting a. All right, brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. Turns out
gotta
there are
fight two.
2
See?
elf sisters
The other
who
team
all
just gets to be
fight
like,
together.
we have 2.
They're twins, actually.
We have a bunch.
You got to take them.
Mine
both
has a
out.
gun.
Now get in there
What the
and show
fuck?
those tree
We had
climbers
to
who's
fight an
boss.
archer.
He also just called the wood elf a tree climber, which is
Ah, interesting.
not ideal.
No, seems
I
sort of
keep-
needless.
Hard to remember to jump everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's certainly not natural.
When I
That's
show
the
you
problem.
the first main quest objective that isn't walk to go get Joffrey, you are going to poop your pants. It is so funny.
To the arena.
It really.
It's almost nighttime. Oh, so that's when we'll stop. When night comes around, you can't keep fighting.
Oh, makes
That's when
sense.
we,
This is
that's when we sleep.
this is prime time combat. This is the last fight of the night.
Shield action. Back to the heels. I'm going for bow
Focus the one on the
first.
left.
You'll never take me down.
This would be really sad for the other sister.
Wow, that
Give me
was so
some.
easy. That was wild.
Absolutely destroyed her. Now her sister's dead. Still fighting.
That's vengeance.
Yeah.
We'll have none.
Oh, girl, you can't block. This is gonna be short.
Tired.
No, not really. Not tired.
See
the
how much
magic
she's
is
like
back
stopping
up.
and like falling back now? That's
Yeah.
because our stamina is way higher than hers.
You should loot
Weapon
that or
stolen.
no?
Weapon acquired.
You can't pick up their weapons.
The
game yells at you.
That's lame.
It is lame. When I was
Our mission.
13, it was the maddest I'd ever been about anything in my life.
It's like, oh,
I say 13.
how
when I was
many
9,
combats do you have before you're champion?
Quite a lot, like
Approximately.
20.
Dang.
Quest lines in general in Oblivion are way
Those girls
longer.
didn't stand a chance.
Big.
Good job, Brawler. Here's your take.
Thank
One
you.
more match and you'll advance
One
again.
more match and we'll advance again.
One more Metro event
You beating
again.
those
Can we
twins is a
do
good
it?
sign.
I don't know if we have time.
You might be ready
Yeah,
for the
the arena's shut.
Matches
All right,
take
all
place.
right. So we
Now,
sleep.
could
We sleep
we
the night.
sleep?
Now here's my question.
Uh,
Do you want me to sleep or do you want me to go do the main quest?
I think sleep right now. We can do a quick bio break because I need to pee and get a refill, and then we jump back into the arena. We do a couple more jobs, baby.
Oh no,
we
got
rank
too close
up
to the
again,
pig.
and then we move on.
We got too close to the pig.
Sorry,
the pig's
pig.
our enemy.
Run!
If you ever stand too close to the pig starts attacking you and you have to leave and come
That's
back.
so funny.
High aggro pig.
What a hilarious thing to code into this game.
It happens all the time. I don't think it's on purpose. Let me be super
No,
clear.
because it is a
It's-
wild animal.
Well, it's because
Careful.
boars are enemies in the game, so I think if you stand too close to the boar, the game just gets a little bit confused.
Stop!
It's like,
All right, so with
all
that,
right, y'all.
we're going to take a bio break. We will see you back in about 5. We'll see you at about, I'm going to say 9:12, give or take, because we usually take a
9:12.
little longer.
Sounds good.
All right, catch y'all soon.
Video games shouldn't exist. TTRPGs do.
We're a little over the 5 minute
Even in the
mark.
mind.
We're a smidge over the. I gave us an extra minute thinking that would be anything, and then Spencer immediately went, "Did you not want to say 9/11?" And I was like,
I thought it was a 9/11 thing.
and I was like, "No, I just thought it would take us longer." Little did I know it would take us a full. What it always does.
Sometimes the
beat
number
those
1
twins
turns
is
into
good.
a number 2.
All right, Owen.
Your
You
next
know?
opponent is a Khajiit. Not
A Khajiit? Okay, good.
So he's gonna scratch the shit out of you.
Damn it, that boar's chasing us.
Leave us
That's all
alone,
right.
boar. We got places to be. Jump,
Bring
brother,
the fight
jump.
with us.
I'm too busy running from the boar. What boar? The boar with the tusks. What tusks?
The
Good
boar on the boar.
people of the Imperial City, welcome to the
Our jump
arena.
is getting higher.
The winner
Oh,
of
we're
this
getting up.
Look
We're
at
gonna
this.
jump the fence
advances to the
soon.
rank of Bloodletter.
Oh yeah.
Once
All right, if we beat this cat, we get to level up.
Or the blue team.
Let's go. Let's go. Get the shield ready, brother. Yes.
Shields up.
Kill.
Fireball.
Khajiit not using the natural gifts God gave him. Cringe.
I don't think Khajiits
you
get
have
extra
moved
claw
on.
damage in Oblivion.
Really?
I know it's such a staple. Oh, we just
see
leveled
that
up.
being-
Spencer, you were
Oh,
asking.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we're getting these like crazy stun lines. Alright, I'm gonna drink some.
Heavy
Let's
armor.
get through some of these potions. Oh, we only have sorcery.
They open with an additional 15 boost, but they don't have like a plus 15 base. It's like if you started at 30, they would start at 45.
Gotcha.
Well, absolutely corned his ass.
I wish I had known we were
Keep
doing
jumping.
this. I definitely would have started Kaji, and we could have been knocking fools unconscious.
It's so easy. We'll get good items for it, I assume, gloves and whatnot. No.
We can fortify hand to hand. We could just keep getting stuff to fortify our hand to hand, which will increase our damage, I think, a little. But it's pretty limited. All right, let's get that level up. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration.
I like this, the
Insist.
secret type
Strength to 70.
text.
Endurance to 70. Willpower to 54.
Yeah.
I've never just dumped strength immediately. This is wild. I'm curious to see how effective it's going to be.
Okay, so you can fight.
We're gonna
Your
destroy
new
this
title is
main quest.
Bloodletter.
We
You're
ranked up
getting into
again.
the real
Are
game
we
now.
continuing in the
Bloodletter.
arena until
More
we
gold
can't,
for
or am I
more
going
blood.
to do the main quest?
Don't disappoint me.
Keep going till you can't. I do
Sure.
have to say, this is a question for the group here. What do you think is the bloodiest letter? Like, what do you think inspires the most sense of blood and or
You made it to blood.
violence in
The
terms
next
of
oppo-
letters?
Boring answer R.
R's pretty fun. Mine's K. It's so pointy. It feels like a blade. Michael,
Why
what do
are you
think?
chasing me?
I'm
Swine.
thinking Z because of jaggedness.
A C?
No,
It'd be
Z.
like Z. Okay.
Jagged,
Okay.
yes.
Interesting.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome.
A close second
to
for me
the
is a V.
arena.
Because it's kind of like
There's
a blade
nothing better
pointing
than
down.
watching two eager bloodletters fighting to the death for fame and glory. But enough
I'm jumping
So
every
true,
time it
Mary.
gets to full.
The battle begins.
Oh, you poor fool.
Easy, man.
Should have never let you in here.
Barely
We just
gotta give
leveled
it a
up.
letter.
Oh, the stamina's going down so much slower. This is good.
Heal break.
We really made a broken character with this combo.
I'm surprised, to be honest.
Especially because it was mostly a bit.
Yeah, getting an orc that has some good intelligence.
Now,
is,
our damage situation is getting a little...
Starting to narrow. Ooh, big hit.
Good people, we
Yeah.
Well, I finally have the stamina to actually chain a couple of power attacks.
Yeah.
combatant from the blue team. victor from the blue team.
Are there
The arena
gauntlets that will increase like melee damage?
I think the answer is no. I'll double check.
Double
That was
check.
what Ethan
I
was saying
don't
before.
think so. I think it's just you fortify hand to hand.
Let's see.
That
Gauntlets
was a
of the
good fight,
Pugilist.
Bloodletter. You really showed that red guard.
There we
who's
go.
And what do they do?
Here's your take. Now go clean yourself up.
They increase damage to hand-to-hand skill.
This pig won't stop attacking me.
Come on,
Pork
Blood.
chop.
Are you sure you're not talking about the gloves from Skyrim? I don't remember there being gloves of the Pugilist in this game.
It says parentheses Oblivion.
Huh? Where are they?
In
Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Good people of the Imperial City.
It doesn't list it here. Let me see if I can find it
To
somewhere
the
else.
arena.
Annoying.
You came to watch
me see.
these two bloodletters do what they do best, and they're dying to prove their worth. So let the bloodletting begin.
Oh, you're in.
Healed.
The internet's saying no.
Yeah, the internet told me yes.
Did Google AI summary tell you yes, or did the internet tell you yes?
No, the internet. It was elderscrolls.fandom.com said it's in both. But now I'm finding Oblivion. It says the closest would be Bands of Quang Lao.
Yeah, they
which
bring
has
your
fortify hand-to-hand plus 20.
which is a lot of hand to hand fortify.
I don't know if you are.
Oh, okay, there are, but they're a random drop. You can't get them in a specific location.
All hail the
Random drop from
from
what?
the blue team.
Like, just
Victor
random,
from the
true
blue team.
random.
Lead
Totally random.
Oh my god.
I've never. It's so
Random
funny.
drop.
Are
I
they-
got mine from Mehrunes Razor Dungeon.
Oh, so maybe they're kind of a DLC jam? Huh. Guys, I'm amazed that we're still going.
Yeah, this is more than
Okay.
I sort of expected us to be able to
My
get
red-
through.
Next up is a dark elf. I've
But
never-
worthwhile. We're burning through levels and gold. We're gonna be loaded at the end of this.
Why does that pig relentlessly assault me like this?
It was funny the first time. Not
Getting
so
less fun.
Good people of the
Skunk Fart
Imperial
is, I
City.
think, maybe broken.
Welcome to the arena.
Get your jumps in while you
Just
can.
look at the yellow team's dark elf. You can see the murder.
Oh, so they give you increased damage by fortifying hand-to-hand by 8 points.
Let's find out.
So goofy.
Oh, they
So
fortify
we should
strength,
really-
agility, and hand-to-hand. So they are actually
Oh,
really...
damn.
Did he summon a
But we should
ghost?
get the Bands of Quang Lao.
He
Yeah,
summoned
Are
a
you
ghost?
shitting me? Okay, so don't focus the ghost. We can't hit him yet.
We're so close to being able to, though.
Close, yeah.
If we get too close, if the fight gets too close, for the record, I haven't used Orcs get Berserker Rage.
Oh, true. Hey, our armor increased. Nice.
Stop running. Get over here.
Damn.
This is getting pretty
Easy money. Easy money.
From the blue team.
I wonder if it's just that we can like really keep up with the leveling. And there are, even though their blades are starting to outpace us, like that one lady had a dwarven sword, our armor is the same, so we just get them in the stun circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't rely on getting better swords.
Good work, Bloodletter, or should I say Myrmidon?
Myrmidon.
That's right.
Ranked
you've
up
risen
again.
in rank.
Myrmidon.
You know
The-
how it
the
goes.
bands
of-
More blood, more gold. Here.
The Bands of Quang Lao are in
All right.
Branwen and South's chest in the arena
Don't be-
district.
I can go get those right now.
Yeah, go pick that shit.
I can literally go get that.
100%.
And if I sit there and
It's gonna
watch
make this
those
so much
two
easier.
fight, if I sit there and watch them fight, our hand-to-hand goes up after a little while.
So
cool.
funny.
Or at least that used to be how it works. I assume it's still how it works. All right, where's your... Where is
It's
it?
you.
There it is.
Hi.
It's you.
Okay.
Hi. All right, fucking Toonami.
How do I need to hide from them. Okay. I'm gonna quick save. Very hard.
Very hard.
Good.
Okay. Okay, and we've got 15, right? 16.
Okay. I'm not gonna get this.
No.
I believe.
Maybe this will increase our lockpicking skill. That'd be nice.
I'm using decades of experience.
This is, I mean, it's golden.
Fuck.
Oh.
Why did you
good,
say that?
Good
That's
try,
all
though.
your fault.
That was crazy.
Damn. Damn.
Is it a vibe that you start in the back, or is that like
It's a vibe.
mechanic? I see. I see.
It's just vibes. Damn. I'm getting nervous about it.
I see. I see. How many of the Elder Scrolls games have you played, Ethan?
Online, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind. And I did play Arena, I just couldn't get anywhere. Which is the first one. I've never played Daggerfall, which is the second.
Do you like online? I've heard mixed.
I would like it if I had more money.
Makes sense.
I should have gotten it.
You know what?
It assumes that I have the money to buy DLC all the time. It was fun. The things I did in it were super fun. I just don't have the money to keep buying DLC. And I hate MMOs in general because of that feeling of like, all right, I started playing. I'm immediately outpaced by the entire community. No one does this quest anymore. There's no one to help me with any of the fights anymore. All right, I'll limp along. I finally caught up with everybody. Everyone's gear is better than me. Oh, there's a meta online and people are using the PDF to follow it. I'm never playing this again. And that's what it is every time.
Insane work. I don't know if this is true for everybody else. Is there like a game in your memory that you just couldn't make any progress because it was so confusingly shitty? For me, it was Kingdom Hearts. I don't know which Kingdom Hearts it was. One of the early ones is like PlayStation 2 Kingdom Hearts. I turned it on, started to play it at like my uncle's house. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out where the fuck to go to start anything.
Nice!
Yes!
Good job, man.
Yes! I can't believe.
Banes of Kong Lao, baby. Let's go.
We're thieves now.
Now, what are those manuals?
I don't know. Oh, we can't wear them for the fight!
Why
Can't
not?
wait for the fight.
They take off our arena raiment.
Oh,
no!
Yeah. So let's see what these do. Can I read all of these and increase my...
Get some levels?
I heard it's something. Blade increased. That doesn't help us.
Okay.
Didn't do anything. All right. That's fine.
Do you have to, like, read through it?
I already did. The minute you open it, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's so funny that worked and then immediately was useless for the arena.
What is it now?
Anyway, yeah, so for me it was Kingdom Hearts and Wizard 101. As a child, I couldn't get past the first, like, 3 seconds of that game. For whatever reason, I just couldn't figure it out. Michael, do you have any? Ethan said Arena.
I never played Wizards 101. I always thought about grabbing it. I'm trying to think of a game that... So, yes. And you won't know that it's not pre-you, Spencer, but it's close enough.
It would be insane if it was pre-me because you were 2. That would have been wild.
It was like probably right when you're starting to get consciousness.
What are you waiting?
It's.
Oh, hello, Dr. Isley. Welcome to the chat.
Well, hello.
We're
I
just
see the X.
We're power running the entire arena. We're just boxing everybody to death.
So, Michael, this was as I was gaining sentience. So you were probably
maybe
6.
a little bit past that, but not by much. I might have been like.
I can just get in the arena and change my outfit.
To the arena.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna have any armor. Let's see how this goes.
I think it's worth it for the increased punch.
It's plus 20.
Let's see.
It's crazy.
I'm
I
also.
want to say the game is called.
Oh wait, can you equip regular armor as well?
The blue
I don't
team
know.
can
I don't have it.
end
Oh yeah, I do. Let's see.
his winning streak.
Yeah, we're allowed to cheat too. If they can cheat, we can cheat.
The blue team
I wonder if I'll get.
combatant is not wearing an arena battle raiment.
I just got disqualified.
Ah.
Let's load back up to when we walked in.
You see, I didn't think they were gonna do it, but they did. Shout out for them tracking that. I heard a bunch of boos and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
they don't like this
People
guy.
of the Imperial City,
It was
welcome to the arena.
I want to say that the name of the game is called like War Pigs or something like that. Old PC game. I know that you played as like an anthropomorphic frog on a motorcycle, and there were pigs on motorcycles, and it had something to do with like throwing pies.
Pizzas. It was pizzas.
It was a pizza. It might have been pizzas.
It was pizzas. I know what you're talking about. I have no idea what the game was. They called them pies. It was throwing pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw pies.
That was the
That's
easiest
crazy.
fight.
Green corned that guy.
I'm taking his cool dagger. I can't take it,
So
but I'm
there-
gonna bring it all the way over here.
There was that, and there was one other game that it was a same time. It's even more of a figment of memory, but it was some game where you're some weird kid going through like darkness, and like there's
It was similar to Pajama Sam, but way scarier.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
know what you're
very
talking
much
about on
so.
that one too. It makes sense. We both know what we're talking about because we grew up together. But I have the vaguest recollections of those games. I would never play them. Too hard and too scary.
Yeah, I only tried playing a little bit because I didn't really understand them either yet.
Do you guys think what I'm doing right now is even remotely watchable?
Yeah, 100%.
Just
This is a game.
You're
endlessly boxing.
speedrunning the arena.
Yeah.
All hand to hand.
Wait, see, here's the thing. I think
You know
we're
what I
coming back
fully
to
forgot
Skunkfarm,
about?
so I'm not worried about it.
You
The
know
way
what
he
I
looks.
fully forgot about? This little chestnut. Hey, this is the last thing they see. Look
Good.
at this. I'm going to do this one third person so we can get the full experience.
He is markedly shorter than I
Just
thought you'd be.
Jump in their ass.
All right.
That's so scary. This guy jumping you, stepping back, healing himself, and jumping you some more. Oh yeah, I'm not concerned about the arena taking up this whole stream because I do think we're coming back. I'm having a great time.
Oh god, yeah.
Damn. Jesus Christ. We're gonna win the damn arena.
Oh, I just realized we haven't repaired our armor since we got in. So we should probably do
We
that.
don't need to.
Yeah, it's at 42 out of 100, which makes you less protected.
Worth it.
They were still bodying them.
I want you guys to know I have done worse than this in the arena with a weapon.
We have 2,000 gold now.
We have a lot of gold. And this pig still
Wow.
hates us.
Yeah.
Oh, but here's the best thing about the
We'll win him
arena.
over
You just
eventually.
pick up a new
Oh,
raiment
nice.
Nice.
instead of
You know, it'd be
fixing
really
yours.
cool if you become the arena champion and the pig was your friend. That would be
Oh,
a
he
huge
becomes like a
payoff for me.
companion that comes around with you.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
They act.
200 more gold in the bank, baby.
He eventually
You're
joins
cutting-
you for one of the fights.
Oh,
yeah.
Next opponent is your standard.
All right. Oh, we're facing another orc in the arena.
Oh no, our brother.
In a heavy raiment, though he does not use only his fist, he has forgotten the way of the skunk, the way of the
That
stinky.
idiot. Keep jumping, brother.
This is our backstory. This guy abandoned the way of the stink, and now we've hunted him.
That's why we're here.
But now we're addicted to it. We can't stop. Oh, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's watch as these two brave
Yeah, I saw you get a little
criminals
pop-up
face
there.
off in a battle.
What was
I
the
get
pop-up?
over the...
Just pop up being like, high, there's the high jump.
was hoping we could get you. I'm gonna wait
You
for
fool!
Are we leveled up again? Our strength is about to
Heavy
get to,
armor
I think,
increase.
80, which is insane.
Oh my god! And with our gauntlets, it's gonna do 100 when we're out of the arena.
No, I mean our strength, not our hand-to-hand. Our hand-to-hand is still fairly low.
I see. That makes sense. Kerr?
Alright, I'm gonna have to dip into our good abilities to get this guy, I think. He's outpacing us on damage. Alright, I'm gonna use Berserk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get his
ours
ass!
did that. There you go.
Alright, easy money. Like 10 fights before he had to use Berserk is crazy. Hand-to-hand increase, let's go!
44, wow. We are rolling.
And we get that level up. We're gonna be champions of the arena day one.
The champion fight is, like, extremely hard, so I'm really curious to see if we can pull that off. Oh, come on, I can't sleep because of the pig.
Pig.
The other funny thing is, if it ever got a little too tough, we could just go over to the mage school, make a few strong spells,
Start
come
the
back.
We
process.
would need to, now that would take
it's so
200
good.
years, because you have to, so to join the Mages Guild, the college of here, you need to go to each town and get a recommendation from the head of each Mages Guild to go inside.
Oh
it
my
takes
God.
forever.
Kind of cool.
That's insane.
Oh,
This pig.
don't do it.
Honestly,
Don't fight them.
what if you kill him?
I'll
What
see what happens.
happens?
I'll quick save.
Say yeah, do a quick save.
Oh my gosh. He is powerful.
He is the champion.
Pork chop, I'm sorry. Pork chop's
Porky.
unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious. Go ahead,
That's
hit the
fine.
bed.
We can infinitely level our hand-to-hand by fighting
I
pork chop, you
mean,
say?
and going to
Wait a
sleep.
minute.
New strat just dropped, chat.
It's all
Go ahead and check
suddenly
that out.
obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time
have to
you've
fight
wasted,
pork chop.
it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? Wisdom.
I like that this is the screaming subconscious of Skunk Fart's brain being like, all of your failures, your trepidation, and Skunk Fart's like, me punch. So
we are
good.
now 75 strength and endurance.
Nice.
We are terrifying. We are
Another
a beacon
fight,
of light.
A few
please.
things scarier than an orc with an axe. But you didn't even flinch.
Whoa.
That
Orcs
victory
with
brings
fists.
you up.
We're
You're a
warriors
warrior
now?
now. That ain't no,
No joke.
They come to this.
All right, come on.
I've seen the next one fight before. She's a Nord.
A Nord, a longsword.
She's a nerd.
She will be destroyed.
Lame. Who cares about Nords?
Pork chop,
Not
you
us.
haven't learned your lesson yet.
We'll teach you to fight.
Get back down.
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's unconscious.
That time I killed him.
No, he's unconscious.
All right. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I like how our character is living out, you know, the thing where it's like, would you rather fight a chicken every day on your way out to your car, or would you rather fight a gorilla once a year?
Yes. The answer is a chicken every single day I got to my car. Because you know what I'd do? I'd start biking. I would start doing bicycle riding.
You know what I would do? I'd spend less money on chicken.
Yeah, maybe buy a gun.
Like Skunk Fart, he picks the gorilla every day.
He does.
Oh, good. She's
He
just
loves
twitching
fighting
back and
gorillas.
forth. I love Oblivion.
If we had
Come.
magic, she would have been cooked.
Show me what you got.
Oh.
Yeah!
Flip man.
Let's go!
Man,
All right, our ability to
She's
do
tough.
damage is starting to get a little strained.
She's tough as hell.
This ends here.
This ends here.
Never
Alright.
take me down.
You want to hit that berserker?
I don't think I have it. Yeah, you once a day.
Oh, I see.
these earlier games are a little bit more D&D inspired. So like in Morrowind, in the first game, sorry, the third game, every time you swing your sword, the game rolls a die like behind the screen, and that determines whether you hit or not.
That's crazy.
So like you need to be careful to always fully wind up with your weapons.
To increase your chance of actually...
Yeah, because if you don't do it all the way, you might miss, and you always do minimum damage if you just tap. When people came out with this, a bunch of idiot think piece articles were like, why didn't they revamp Morrowind? And I'm like, dude, I played Morrowind. I know why.
Morrowind blows.
I know why. There are the story of Morrowind and the like atmosphere and the setting is way cooler than these games. It is the coolest by far in my opinion. The mechanics are nothing.
They would be making a new game basically with the same
Pork chop.
narrative.
Have you learned?
Stay.
Good.
Yeah, we can honor the old games and
You left
respect
that
and like know like
Look at you.
that we got so much like where we are from them,
Our next one's a
and
caster.
also say that they were kind of shit.
I know,
Oh, they're
like,
cooked.
are we gonna remake Daggerfall? Is that where we're headed?
Yeah.
And some people will say, yeah,
When they actually,
but
you should look up there's some really fun, Spencer particularly, no, you both are kind of video essay nutcases. You can watch some shit about Daggerfall that's really interesting.
yeah.
In
Oh, yeah.
Daggerfall, you would like fast travel everywhere. You'd have like a little blip on a map, like in the classic Fallout game, where you just see the little thing. But you could click a button to travel live, and it would take like 2 real days. Because it would be you crossing the continent. And there's nothing. There's nothing to watch.
Oh,
Fucking
you're done
love
for, brother. Buddy, you're cooked.
I blocked that lightning, and your health is going down so fast.
That'll teach you, Legend Warrior.
Take that!
Heavy armor's cruising, though.
You fool. That was so
That
easy.
fight was
That
so
was so
easier
easy.
than the last one.
They're a mage. They cast one spell.
Them having a shield in their hand, and when you're hand to hand is, you're like, okay, great.
Yeah.
I think Pork Chop learned their lesson, and I don't know how I feel
Maybe.
about that. I feel bad. We
I feel
bullied
good
that
about it.
pig.
Porkchop was being a real asshole.
Another high elf has been taught the meaning of humility.
Whoa.
Thanks to the blue team's number.
Yeah, Owen is incredibly
One more
racist.
match is all you need to
I
advance
see
again.
that.
Up to Gladiator.
Gladiator? Guys, this is getting out of hand.
I know.
We're
I know.
burning through
Sometime.
this.
All right, it's nighttime.
Gotta
I'm
move
going to
on.
ask you again.
Aw.
Bedtime.
Yeah, keep it.
We're
keep
keeping it going. You haven't lost yet.
All right.
And now you get your Berserker's Rage back.
It's very true. So, when we do get to the end, we are going to fight... One second.
Owen.
No, that would be cool, actually, but no.
That'd be sick.
Ironically
Starts being
enough,
racist towards us.
we fight the Grey Prince, Agronak Gromalog.
No! The founder of the Stinky Path!
One more match. Your next opponent is the most
Another
savage,
orc.
blood-crazed orc I've ever seen.
Whoa,
And believe me,
blood-crazed orc.
Come out of that gate with a war.
Warhammer, this is gonna be easy. She's gonna kill us. No, I'm kidding. We'll be fine.
Nah,
I've got Berserker
shield,
Rage in the back
baby.
pocket.
It's true. Plus, she's berserk
Does the
also.
shield spell last for 30 seconds and it doesn't matter how many times you get hit?
Yeah, it just lasts 30 seconds. It's 5%
Alright.
damage reduction.
This is an
Save it for after you walk like halfway up and then activate it.
of Gladiator. So, without further ado,
Rank of Gladiator.
And we can go get better spells and stuff soon.
Yeah.
We're not
doing
going to
this
be able to
base-
cast a lot because we haven't been putting anything into it. Ooh, she actually has a really good Warhammer. This might be kind of tough. She has
Yeah,
glass.
that was sick.
Glass is one of the highest ranking. Oh, but I'm hoping I could just cook through her
Damn.
stamina fast enough. Right, I can't.
Jesus Christ. You get that Berserker's Rage ready just in case.
I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna.
Hey,
use it
athletics
right
increase. That's nice.
Which is increased.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Fast.
Oh, nice.
All right. Nope. Berserker. Oh, it hasn't been 24 hours yet. Come on.
Oh.
All right. We're just gonna. Oh wait. Wow, not a good sign that 1 weak potion of sorcery puts our mana to full.
That's all we need, baby. Get her ass.
You got this.
Oh, she healed. This one's tough.
The two-handed the only real threat to our build is just being outpaced on damage. So all the two-handed matches are going to be really tough.
That makes sense. Oof. Oh, it's close. Oh no!
I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off.
Damn, this might be it. And then it might be worthwhile to get more powerful spells.
We're going in.
Kill! Kill! Skunk!
We're going in.
Kill! Yes! Yes!
In our hand-to-hand, and we leveled up.
Yes! Well done, Skunk Fart.
We had a whisper.
A champion.
We had a dash of health left.
Pork chop, no!
Pork chop now
Pork
is
chop
not
kills
the
you.
time. Pork chop now is not the time.
Damn. Went nutty on
All
that
right,
to become champion.
let's see what our next message from the secret is. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. You beautiful boy.
It's because the smell is so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Strength
Strength 80, endurance 80.
Oh my god.
Willpower 58, which is respectable.
Still good. Still
We are the
good.
most powerful physical force.
Jesus.
What
How much money we making?
So hard, her mother in
300
Orsinium
gold.
started
Let's
bleeding.
go.
That
And we're a gladiator.
Gladiator. It's not very often I get to call somebody that. You're doing the blue team proud, kid. Now go kill somebody before.
Remember
I
how
go
you
weak.
say you were gonna chop my arms off?
He loves
like
us
Yeah,
now.
that's crazy.
15 hours ago, 20 hours ago.
Let's see, how close are we?
It's a beating.
How many
Hero
more
and
fights are there?
it's Pit Dog, done it. Bloodletter, done it. Myrmidon, done it. Gladiator, are that. Hero champion.
Oh,
Wow, for doing nothing before going here. That's insane.
This is wild. And then Grand champion. The last
That's
bout.
the final fight.
All right.
Listen up. This next match
Here's
is
the
an
cheat.
outrage, but there's
We've got
nothing
3
I can do
opponents.
about it. You've got 3 opponents this. They're Argonian prisoners.
This
Argonian,
I don't know
this
what
way
you
on
end.
those. It's all right. They give us. I think this is the one where they give us the pig.
oh, we do get to
He
fight with
fights
the
with
pig?
us?
Come, my son.
Now that we taught him his lesson.
It's
Come on,
either
Pork Chop.
this or it's right at the end with the Nord lady.
I can't believe teaching Pork Chop a lesson actually worked.
I don't know how to feel about that. All right, I guess it's not.
I
this
feel
one.
great about it. He was being super annoying.
I don't know how to feel about the fact that it seems like that's what the game wanted us to do.
Yellow team has pulled
Yeah.
a fast
Oh,
one
you're so
by
close to
replacing
dropping
their
that.
I know.
with 3 Argonian prisoners. This should be interesting.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, I didn't really
You
land
dare
that
come
line
to me,
delivery.
fists in hand.
Oh,
Be educated. I will focus you. I will dismantle you one at a time until you've been educated.
Damn, what? Jesus Christ.
All right, we need to give ourselves some space.
Get that stam up.
fisters in one arena.
Whoa.
Who was I attacking? You.
Yeah.
Great stagger on the other ones. Get your heal up.
I'm trying to get one gone first.
Phew. Back up bombing now.
One less. I think I've got to go for the one with the sword next if I'm still alive.
Just the damage is a little too intense.
Is this back
Can't
yet?
hit that
No.
berserk.
it's not back yet.
Damn.
Oh, that glitch just happened where I couldn't walk forwards. All right.
Oh, yep, I saw that.
What if I just back up slowly? No, we're gonna die.
Yeah, this is it for old stink fart.
Maybe we take one out.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
It's all right. I just got 1 HP back.
Yeah, worth it.
I'll die on my feet. All right.
First death for skunk fart.
That impeccable run right there.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna go back to where we rested, and I'm gonna do our level up again so that we can leave without.
Yeah, that's fair.
Losing.
Without starting the quest.
Yeah. All right. So that's just after our level up, right? Are we up at 80? Yeah, we are. All right. Cool. So now it's time to go do the main quest.
Nice. And we can get our magic increase.
I was about to say, unless there's anything else.
This is our main quest.
Yeah, let me go. I can try to find. So we are gonna have to go to a temple to do that, just because that's how the game.
That's fine.
Does it. So here, I'm gonna just run to Skingrad on our way to Kvatch really quick. Wow,
Skingrad.
fantasy, huh? I'm gonna run to Skingrad on our way to Kvatch. Of course. What is this guy's
Reading
problem?
Name of the Wind right now.
Oh man, you guys should really. I'm happy that when you do try this game, you are trying this much improved version.
Yeah.
I love classic Oblivion, but boy howdy, it's impossible to tell somebody like, hey, you should try it. Because it's like, great, so for your main skills, you're going to pick things you're never going to use. And then every 10 times you bring a skill up related to an attribute, you need to get out a pad of paper and write down that that happened. Once you've done that with 3 attributes, then go grind the skills you don't use until you level up, and then do that so that you can get a maximized level. And it's like, hey, how about I just don't play?
Why did they ever think that was a good idea? The fuck?
I can't get into Glarthir's whole thing right now. His name is Glarthir. Yes, I have it memorized. It's a whole thing. We don't have time. Look at this, Spencer.
We gotta get that magic.
This is this guy's least favorite place to be. This chapel of the gods.
Fantastic.
He just doesn't think
Thanks
they're
for
real.
Blessings of the Nine. My
Oh!
name is Tumendil. I'm the chapel priest.
Blessings
I'm
of
sure
the
you
name.
can find your way around the chapel.
This is the thing that I
Have a
was going to
look
say
around.
to chat
You won't
before
find
and
better
tell all of
prices in
you.
all Tamriel.
All of the NPCs, when you go into dialogue with them, look like they're actors reading off of a teleprompter. Just watch knowing that that's true. You'll see it
All right.
when you talk to
So
them
I can
again.
shell out. It's going to be some pretty serious coinage, but I can buy a stronger heal.
Okay.
Are we in for that?
I think it's pretty good, unless there's something even cooler.
No. And then he didn't have the shield.
Come back.
I'm gonna
and
have
see
to go
me.
to the. Let me go to
Good
the
day.
Mages Guild in town and see if they do.
That alone, the heal, I will say, was doing practically nothing for our health when we were using it.
But for the mana, it was good. It's just it didn't matter because they would hit us 3 times every time we would do it. So right now, we just went from healing 8 points to healing 25.
Very
But
nice.
it burns
mana
through the
cost?
entire
mercy.
mana. You
That's
can
pretty
see the
much.
slider.
Have mercy. I'll have mercy.
But
once.
you lit one rip and keep throwing blows, and then it goes back up and you let another one go.
Cross here.
It
run to
ends
the
up being
Mages
pretty good.
College, and then we'll go
What's
to
that increases our mana bar?
Intelligence.
Hold on.
Willpower, which is what we've been doing, increases how fast your mana regenerates.
Hold on.
We absolutely need to get strapped up. Now, however, we have the bands of Kuang Lao.
Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of
We
some
still have
people.
80-80, but our hand-to-hand is now 66. It doesn't give you the next perk, but it does give you the damage
It's
boost.
unfortunate.
Does it tell us
Okay.
what the damage of our punch is? Somewhere. I don't know that. Let me see. I was hoping that it would, but it just occurred to me that I don't really know that, right? Like,
It says 20 plus. If you click on that.
yeah, but that's just our skill. I'm curious if I can see how much damage we deal. The answer might just be no.
And it doesn't really matter because the health bars don't show, like, out of 360. It just shows the
What?
bar.
Drew
Have a look at my wares.
You
I'm sure there's something
I'm just gonna talk
suit you.
to defend. 15% shield.
Huge.
And it's only 47 mana. That's pretty good.
Nice.
I can haggle with
Solid.
her. Can I haggle with
Thank
everybody
you
this
for-
whole time and I just didn't notice?
You've got a lot to learn. Enough talk.
I know,
Alright,
so I'm
girl.
trying to train.
Bye.
Thank you. And now I think you might be able to kill those triplets.
I don't know. Do you want me to do some main quest or do you want me to go try?
We've only got a minute left, so go try. And when we come back next week, we can do main questing.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I thought we were playing until 10:30. Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. I could
Get
do
their
this
asses.
for the next 2 days. I could do this for the next stupid stuff like this. Being like, can I beat the entire game with just an iron dagger? Is what I just always used to do.
Yeah. Fist, baby. Fisticuffs only.
All right, you better still know your lesson.
I really wonder if it's true.
Gladiator.
300
good.
GP, baby.
Oh, I
Right
forgot
in
to
the
put my
pocket.
battle
Gotta
raiment
move
back
on.
on. Sorry, Owen.
Gladiator. I know.
Boom.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Gotta move on.
I'm just gonna stand here and stare at him for 12 hours.
Hey, it's his problem if he doesn't walk away.
Oh, and we have Berserk back.
True. True.
I think we should do that right at the beginning for max damage.
I will say,
Gladiator.
fist damage is
Listen, I don't know what.
the luck modifier does change fist damage.
Luck does?
It's so
Yeah.
late for me to try to invest in luck.
I'm just saying. Total damage is base damage plus luck modification. Base damage you get by doing 1 plus 10.5 times your strength divided by 100 times modified skill divided by 100.
So strength is still more important.
Yeah.
But secondary
And
is
then luck modification is 0.4 times your luck minus 50.
All right, big shield.
Okay.
Pause. Magic. Berserk. How long does that last? Full minute. Berserk.
Get him!
Wait, priority.
Damn. Get that heal ready.
We claim this ends here.
Not much better.
Not much better at all. Sort of was expecting a little bit more from that, not gonna lie.
I can get him down. All right. No, run, run.
Oh! Oh!
You have 0 health.
Just run. Just sprint. Sprint, you beautiful boy. Heal. Oh.
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to run in circles for a while.
Do you want to switch to low heal?
Yeah, that's a good idea. No, 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 no. Run.
Oh!
Oh.
Ah, lame. Good try though. Good try.
Oh.
Yeah, very, very close. I will say
You got
if
the
you
swordsman
have-
down.
Yeah, if you have Berserker running, I'm pretty sure you have it.
I did.
That was.
Oh,
it was
you
a
did?
Berserker. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, hey.
All right.
Very close.
I think with that, 1 second. Let me get a good camera angle for our viewers. All right. I think with that. Oh wait, no. I need that. Oh wait, here we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Will the bars let us really? Okay, here we go. All right. So I think with that, we're gonna have to call it here as we enjoy the fruits. Oh wait, they can't see them in clear enough detail. Let me pull out a torch. Oh, we don't have any. All right. Well, that's fine. I think
would
that's,
sold them.
I think that's gonna have to call us here. So we, so far, Spencer Michael Says was pretty fun. We made a hand-to-hand character, which I've dabbled in before, but never this much. We've hit kind of a roadblock in the logistics of being hand-to-hand, but if we go and do some stuff and just grind our hand-to-hand skill up, It's so low right now. It's like 40. Like, it's really
Yeah.
low. We have like 2,000 gold. We could even just go find a hand-to-hand trainer and just instantly get 6 more. You know, and spend all our gold on that. So, you know, we only do it if we really want to. Or we can just go grind the main quest for a little bit and just, by playing the game hand-to-hand, we will level our hand. Think about it this way, right? Doing just the next main quest will involve fighting like 30 things. Like one after the other. We fought 10 or 12 people, and we're already doing pretty good. So I think we're in good shape there. I don't know if we'll be doing this or Baldur's Gate next time. Maybe we'll kind of toggle around a little bit. We've been trying to get through Baldur's Gate. We'll have to see how we feel. With that, are we signing off here?
That's it.
All right, Michael, you want to take it or you want me to take it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
Yeah, that will do it for tonight. Thank you everyone for hanging out for our first stream of Oblivion. This was very, very much fun.
I'm having the time of my life.
I'm glad that we got to do it. I've very much tried to stay away from spoilers because I knew we were gonna play this. Excuse me. But if you guys enjoyed it, good news, we have 3 streams a night. Or 3 streams a night, 3 streams a week. You can catch them all from about 7:30 to about 10 o'clock, right in that range. We have our Game Masters Games, which is tonight, every Sunday. We have an actual playthrough D&D, DM'd by our very own Ethan, right here. That is on Mondays. We are 3/4 of the way through.
We're getting there. You guys are the party. If you want to, you watching through will feel the party really exponentially ramp up their pace. It is pretty powerful stuff. But yeah, we are definitely getting things started. Next session is a giant fight with a big scary Bastille. Yeah.
But yeah, so we are definitely hitting the highs of the campaign, I would say. But it was a very fun time there. And then Tuesdays we have our DM's writers room where we demystify the DMing process. And we just make a whole bunch of fun stuff. I wasn't a part of last week, so I'm not sure what happened.
Gotta watch the VOD to find out.
Yes.
It helps. Neither did anyone else. So it's kind of a mystery to everyone.
But we'll be doing those. We stream those on Tuesdays. We try and get a lot of community input with what we're making in those streams. And it's always a lot of fun. And if you like our content, we have great news. We have a YouTube channel, we have Twitch, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, where YouTube has all of our VODs, so if you miss something, you can go back and watch that. And we have a few things that we made up on itch.io and Drive-Thru RPG.
Yeah.
A few one-pagers and adventures. So definitely check those out, and they are very fun.
And our YouTube has a new video that we just Spencer just finished up recording, giving you a little bit of a background on where the magic system from Dungeons and Dragons comes from, which was a bucket of fun to research.
And guys, it took me like 20 hours to make it, so go ahead and like and comment on that.
I cannot stress that Spencer's been talking about trying to figure out that software to make that video for 3 weeks. You owe him this watch. Give it a like, give it a comment.
Go give me that like and comment.
Yeah, that will do that. That'll do it for tonight. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and we hope that you have a great rest of your night. Till next time, bye.
Peace out.